Jay here, Stretford, Paddock. This is the Wolves live watch-along. That's Andy Tate. How are we? The infamous Andy Tate.
I'm okay, you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I say we've all been played. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Right. Are you happy?
Oh, yeah.
I've seen your Instagram and we've shared some of your videos and you seem like you was all right the other day.
Yeah, well, on Thursday night I wasn't.
No, Thursday night. We'll get to that in a minute because I don't want to be rude because we've got a guest also joining us because we're about inclusivity.
Yes,
on this channel, which is quite apt during Pride weekend. We like to, we're a broad church and we like to let people on this channel who may or may not support Manchester United, they might even support the opposition. So we've got Tom, our very own Tom Parker, who's come on. You're our Wolves fan, but, we're going to watch the game together and hopefully stick your nose in it.
Not hate each other.
No.
He's one of our gang anyway, isn't he?
He is. We know Tom well and he's a good lad. And he's promised that if Wolves do go ahead or do win, he won't gloat too much. Get involved in the comments. This is a live watch along, of course. So we want to hear your thoughts, what you think of the team. We're going to get into that right now. People saying Andy Tate.
Thank you.
Let me have a look at the team. This is the United team. It's just been announced. De Gea in goal. Yeah. Maguire, Pogba. I'll read it out in the order that the official app.
Not a fan of that graphic.
Yeah, no. I'm on the Twitter here. So it's De Gea, De Gea, Maguire, Pogba, Greenwood, Fred, Bruno Fernandes, Rafael Varane, Dan James, Luke Shaw, Jadon Sancho, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. On the substitute bench, we've got Heaton, Dalot, Lindelof, Lingard, Mata, Matic, Van der Beek, Cavani, and Anthony Martial. So the big news there is the fact that we've got Rafael Varane and Jadon Sancho starting. Perhaps one of them should have started against Southampton, but that doesn't matter now. We're here, and it looks like he's gone pretty much with almost his strongest available team, you could argue, because a certain CR7 isn't available yet. And Cavani, I think there's a couple of question marks on his fitness, but that's a pretty strong team, do you think?
I think it's a pretty strong team, and we need to make another big statement of intent today and get the 3 points after last week's disappointment.
One thing that sort of stands out, or there's been a bit of a talking point already on social media, and I saw people getting involved in the comments already talking about it, the fact that Dan James is starting, bit of a surprise. A lot of people probably thought that it might be Andy Martial even though I know some people are quite critical of him against Southampton, and maybe Cavani would be fit enough to get the nod, but Dan James is a player that Ollie obviously likes. He plays him quite a lot, doesn't he? Not every week, obviously, but I think this might be his 50th-ish game for United. So
he's like Jason Park. He's reliable.
Yeah.
He can do a job.
Yeah.
So
tough game for him today, to be fair.
Well, we're going to get into your mob, your shower now.
Mob, yeah.
So if I bring up the Wolves starting 11, because obviously you'll know a lot more about this than I do if we can find it. The stat. Oh, here we go. Finally.
Yeah.
So you talk us through that. You've got Jose Sarr in goal.
Yeah, new signing.
Yeah. Am I right in thinking, Tom, that Patricio was terrible?
No, I think you'd be wrong with that, to be honest. It's certainly the best goalkeeper that I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah.
The only reason I say terrible is because last season, there's all these stats flying around that David De Gea had one of the worst records in terms of, like, his sort of form had deserted him a little bit. And in terms of expected goals and all that nonsense that people go on, he was one of the worst who faced a lot of shots or faced so many shots other than Patricio. Patricio was had a sort of lower level than him.
I think with those stats,
surprised me, to be honest with you. But then I thought, well, maybe he's not having a great season.
I think some of those stats can be deceiving in terms of the style of play.
I'm not a big stat fan myself.
Wolves were very slow starters, so they conceded a lot of chances. And also the fact that they conceded a lot more shots than they usually did in the first 2 seasons that we were in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So that would have something to do with it. I think his weakest point was his near post and his kicking. He did definitely have a dip last season. Right. I think as did pretty much the whole squad. You had players like Jean Martino have been, immaculate for the first 2 years.
We'll get onto these because obviously we don't want to spend too much time talking about Rui Patricio. I'll go with your back three: Kilman, Cody, Sace.
Yeah, Sace. Yeah.
Good back three.
There's been a lot of murmurings. Really, we need a centre back. Wolves need a centre back because Connor Cody.
Is that Leeds just scoring? Sorry to interrupt you there. We've got the Leeds Burnley game on there.
Patrick Bamford.
Yes.
Opens his account, I think. Is that his first goal?
Leeds
He set up a couple
equaliser.
against Crewe, didn't he?
I don't care what anyone says. I still hate Leeds.
Yeah, we all hate Leeds.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I don't
care
I
how
don't blame you, to be
nice
honest.
Patrick Bamford might seem, or how well Calvin Phillips did.
Well, he's in
in
the
the-
What was
Leeds,
the score first game of the season against Leeds? I forgot.
remember,
I
I
can't remember.
It's close.
Sean Dyche
close,
is
close
It's a
score,
close
isn't it?
game,
Yeah.
yeah.
livid
Very close
with
game,
this.
yeah.
I've just seen him going absolutely berserk. We're just watching this here now.
Oh, lovely skill by
Is that
Rafinha.
Rafinha?
He's an unbelievable player.
Oh,
he's stuck out a leg.
It's just stuck
That is
out
a
a leg.
terrible
It's a
goal.
goal, though, isn't it? It's a
They
striker's
all
goal.
count.
that.
They all count.
They've got so lucky there, Leeds, because the cross has been caught out, and then the second one's come in, and he's just stuck a leg out. Right, sorry.
Yeah.
So you need a centre back. Go looking at your midfield. This is where it gets a bit tasty for me United fans, because we know Ruben Neves has been linked with us. We know João Moutinho scored. I think he scored a bit of a worldie, didn't he? Once against us at Old Trafford, was it?
Yeah, he
Moutinho?
did. First,
Yeah.
it was
the 1-0.
his first ever goal
Yeah.
for Wolves. Yeah.
Which was the first sort of big pressure on Jose that season. It's sort of all started to go
Yeah, I
wrong.
remember we played very well.
No, you did.
We
You
dominated
played us off the
most of
park.
that
And
game. Yeah.
I think Pogba sort of spoke about it afterwards, and that was when the real rift between them two kicked off. I think it's kick off, but got worse.
Massive club.
Nelson Semedo, good player.
Yeah.
Talk us through the rest of this team. Go on,
Yeah, so obviously Neves and Moutinho, a lot of United fans will be familiar with Neves. He's had a new lease of life under Bruno Lage. And the same with João Moutinho as well. Last season he was one of our most underperforming players. He was consistently poor in possession, leggy. He's 35, 36 now, so it's difficult for him to play in such a high pressure system. But I thought overall this season he started very positively. And then Nelson Semedo and Marcel. Marcel was basically injured most of last season.
Right.
And he's played every pre-season friendly and every game so far, which in itself is just a miracle. Just for him to even be in the team. Nelson Semedo, I think he'll be one United have to look out for today. Him and Trincao on the right-hand side, both very dangerous. Semedo will definitely be looking at making runs inside or in between the centre-back and the full-back. Trincao, as I just mentioned, tricky player, difficult to get the ball off him. Will probably win quite a few set pieces. Jimenez, we all know about Jimenez. He's been in the Premier League for a few seasons now. Obviously, was injured because of his fractured skull last season, but he's come back and he hasn't looked any worse. In fact, he's looked just as good, if not better. And then, of course, Adama Traore, which
on
seems
the bench. Is he
I
on the
like
bench?
him,
Is he,
I
or
like
is he-
him.
Yeah, he's the big topic at the moment.
He's-
for Wolves.
Oh no, he's playing. Sorry, I missed
He
him
is
there.
playing, yeah.
He's strong. He's a beast. Him.
Is he any good?
Switched over to the left-hand side this season.
Because he's
and
big
he
and
has
he's
looked-
he gets forward a lot, and he looks like a handful.
And he can
But
score.
In terms of effectiveness, does he get on the score sheet a lot? Does he get assists?
He doesn't, but I think that the biggest difference this season has been that he's actually started making runs in between defenders, which he never used to do. When we played him on the right under Nuno, he would hog the touchline and wait for the ball and then run at players. Whereas if you see the chances that he missed against Leicester and Spurs, he's actually running onto the ball. He's running onto passes, which is something that he never used to do. So I think we've said this season after season about Traore, but once he just gets his shooting boots on, he will easily get 10 goals this season. And if he does, then obviously his market value will
He's invaluable to your squad, didn't I say?
He's invaluable.
He's like Dan James at United.
Well, we'll talk about that.
Spurs'
I'm just going to
bid
get
for
into
him was
some of the
ridiculous.
comments, because some people have already mentioned Dan James. Fergal McClement says, not James's biggest fan, but it's good to have a different option. So much better than Martial as an option. Jedi Master Tom says, I seen Andy Tate a couple of weeks back at Ashton train station. I wanted to ask for a picture, but he was on the phone. I'm gutted. Well, you're always lingering around Ashton train station, aren't you? Anyway, so
What are you trying to say?
He'll be
Metrolink.
there tonight. It's just
Metrolink
between
station.
10 and 11. Was it the Metrolink? Who were you on the phone to at Ashton Metrolink station then, do you know?
I can't remember. Fucking family, wasn't it? During the day.
You'll always see him out and about anyway. Hopefully there'll be another opportunity.
Don't go out after fucking.
Or you
after
could come
10
down to Old
o'clock.
Trafford. He's always at Old Trafford for match day now that fans are allowed back in the stadium. So thanks for your comment, Jedi Tom. Just going to dive into some
Cool
of the other
name.
chats as well. It is a cool name, that, isn't it? Give us your score predictions. Now you know the team. Varane starting, Sancho starting. Obviously the big news. Other news as well. Donny van der Beek doesn't get a chance again. No McTominay, but no Van der Beek. That is becoming a bit of a thing.
This is if it's like this come Christmas, you're going to start asking questions at Solskjaer. What have you got against the lad?
He hasn't done. That's the thing, isn't it?
He's
so
not done
confusing.
anything wrong.
Brought him for a big fee, and was so good at Ajax, and then he just hasn't really kicked on at United, which I thought he would. I thought he was a really good signing at the time. And it looked like the sort of
Well, the pressure's
the
on.
dynamic.
The pressure's
midfielder
on both
United
of them.
wanted.
It's on Solskjaer to fulfil his promise to play him because his agent spoke out. Was it last week?
Or Van Gaal apparently called him as well. He said he needs to start playing games.
But his agent's confirmed. They've had a chat. They've cleared the air. He knows he's going to be in the plans, and he better had be in the plans. Otherwise, there's going to be questions asked at Solskjaer. We're all being honest. I mean, what have you got against the lad?
For you two, obviously, with Freddie McTominay has been the main talking point for United. Does Donny van der Beek have to come into that conversation at some point with those two being questioned pretty much every week?
What do you reckon, Andy? You seem to be quite passionate about Donny van der Beek.
I mean, was he 21, 22?
I think he's 20,
he's young.
Older than that. He's not. He's.
You see the season he had with Ajax, where they made the semi-finals of the Champions League.
24.
24. He made the semi-finals of the Champions League.
Very young man.
With Ajax, that run they had, he's a Ajax prodigy. They produce him. He's a conveyor belt of talent. And if United get rid of him and he flourishes someone else, it's on Solskjaer, and that's it. No matter who masterstroke you sign on a Friday deadline tea time, you know what I mean? It's not fair on the lad, but he has to start being played now.
He has been a bit unlucky with injuries, though, and he got injured. I think the Euros was meant to be a big sort of chance for him, and he got injured just before the Euros. He didn't kick a ball in the Euros,
and it's a World Cup year.
So he's not had the best of luck. Sammy J says Donny's busy in his van getting baked. Peaceful says, Andy, did you sort your dad's season ticket out?
No, unfortunately, the club, as per usual, never answer. They take the money and they run. But I've got things in the pipeline. I've got friends.
It's got friends in high places, haven't you?
Yeah, I have, mate. And there's some nice people out there at Old Trafford.
Yes.
In the fan section. So my dad's sorted for games this season.
Well, at least he can go to the games.
I thought
it's one of those.
He's going to get a winner there.
When fans are finally back, you want to see, friends and family coming back.
I want my family back in the stadium.
I remember you telling me this. I remember you telling me the story about
United
it.
Didn't give a shit.
Mental.
Didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
But I'm paying out my own pocket for my dad. All them years, my dad taking me as a kid. Now it's my turn to return the favour, so I'm doing it. Fuck
nice.
you,
That's
United
great
ticket office.
That's what I like to hear. Hopefully my kids will start doing that for me one day. Dragon 7 says, what have you done with Joe Smith? The cheeky bastard. He's away. He's very seldom isn't on the channel, but he's off today. I can't remember where he is. I'm probably getting it wrong, so I'm not going to guess. He did tell me, but I forgot.
Is it hot?
No, I think he's in that. He's by Yorkshire. What's he done that for? Is that where he's gone?
It's not that far away, is it?
Hey, Yorkshire, lad. Hey,
poor Joe Smith.
Maybe not a holiday then.
Right, hang on a minute. Glenn Gabriel says that, so I commented on Stretford Paddock status on Twitter regarding Phil Jones going on loan to Fulham, and you lot reported and got my account blocked. Thanks. We didn't report or block your account. We don't do that sort of thing. So someone else may have blocked and reported your account, Glenn Gabriel, but it certainly wasn't us. And I don't see why anyone. I don't know why someone would do that just because you've said that he's got to Fulham. Someone who may have a bit of a vendetta there, but
be an
not us.
You may have an inside enemy.
Yes, well, I won't get too deep on that, but I can assure you it wasn't us.
Conspiracy theorists.
Hit the like button. We've got 220 likes. If you're happy that Cristiano Ronaldo has returned to the club, give us a like. If you're not happy that he's returned to the club...
Tell you what.
Hang on a minute, I'm not finished. If you're not happy that he's returned to the club, give us a like anyway.
Send us in some of your CR7 shirts if you've got him from his time at United.
No one's going to send...
Because I've got these. I've got mine. It's blank.
Well, yours hasn't got CR7.
You need to get it printed. Get it printed.
What are you on about?
eBay. They were with Sodal Thursday night. Now, starting at 200 quid.
I put mine on the Instagram instead. I won't get anything for mine. It looks absolutely peppered.
I've seen it. It's battered.
Yeah,
it's a battered one.
So I had about 1,000 games in 5-a-side. That one.
You should sell it as match worn.
Match worn. It's well match worn.
Bit of emulsion. Tipex. Get at 7 white again. You're laughing.
Mid-token, you never know. Skin. Mid-token, Marius says, has anyone considered Ollie sees something in the day-to-day trainings that make him not select him? It's on Donny van der Beek to force himself into the team, not Ollie. I can't write. It's not binary, this. Because you're right, he does deserve more of a chance. But also, when he has played, and I think to the games against Leicester in particular, he started both those games, both in the cup and at the end of the season. He didn't do a lot. So,
yeah, because he wasn't getting played before that.
No, that's what I'm getting at. So, yes, he needs more games, but you have to take the chances you've got. I mean, we can't have it both ways at United where we say, we are United, we are elite, we are this, that and the other, but we're going to give people a chance if they're not quite taking it. So he has got to take his chance if he gets it, but he needs to get it first. So I sort of understand why people get frustrated with Donny van der Beek. My thing with Donny van der Beek is, or with the way he's been treated, I haven't seen a lot of him. I saw him play five times, I think, for Ajax. Yeah. So I can't sit here and go, I saw him a lot at Ajax. I know what he's like. Because I don't. I've only seen what I've seen at United and I haven't seen much of it. He played in that behind closed doors game the other week. I was actually there. Thought he'd get a chance after that because he started that game and he seemed to have bulked up. But Ollie, for whatever reason, doesn't fancy him at the minute.
He's clearly not impressed much. I mean, he has played games. Yeah. You know, it's not like he hasn't played at all. And in the games that he has played,
I've seen him against Brentford. He hasn't been. Right.
You know, there's points where people have said
pre-season friendlies. He looked all right against Brentford.
Well, I mean, Pereira scored a banger in pre-season. You know,
right,
everyone's always saying that they're convinced he's not Brazilian. So,
you know Kyle Kaufman, thanks. Welcome to the first team. Thanks for your support. Owen Phillips says no one's speaking about Pogba wanting to stay now and play with Cristiano. I think that's a very good point. Do you think Paul Pogba will stay to play with Cristiano Ronaldo? Ronaldo, I presume he's going to stay for one more season after this one.
I think some players will be put in line in check because of this now.
Do you reckon?
Oh, yeah. Ronaldo demands commitment and desire. So I don't doubt Pogba's does it, but no arsing about now in the dressing room.
He's one of the players that played under Sir Alex Ferguson as well. You've got to remember, and in United's good era as well, one of the best peak eras.
He'll tell Pogba, look, lad, come on.
Yeah, he'll know what.
It's the same with Martial. Underperforming players, buck up your ideas or else.
Exactly. It's such a good signing, and to be honest, I don't understand some of the people saying, "Oh, he's 36."
Oh yes,
with Ronaldo.
Oh yeah, Graham Souness, Paul Merson, jog on.
I mean, with Ronaldo, age isn't really a thing, is it?
Abdullah is going to be doing the. I don't know if you can hear that.
Might be a bit quiet.
That's from Molyneux.
The away end.
It's a great chant, that, to be fair. It is a good chant. Not quite Si Senor, though.
Yeah, so that's Abdullah at Molyneux there. He's in the away end. He'll be doing the fan cams after the game. So if you are down there and you're watching this on your phone or whatever, give him a shout. You know anyone there? Go and give him a shout. Yeah, I mean, listen, we'll wait and see. I think there's another twist in the tail with the Donny van der Beek story.
Could be one more transfer in
Pogba story as well. Yeah, we'll have to see. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a bit of a game changer, that, isn't it? What did you make of it, just from as an outside point of view? Looking into when you saw that Cristiano Ronaldo was coming to United, because I just wondered, from a neutral point of view, and a complete neutral, not like someone like City and Liverpool who don't want him to come to United. Are you happy that you're going to see him in the Premier League at all?
Yeah, as from a neutral perspective, yeah, of course. Yeah. But it does scare me a little bit thinking about Cody or so he's trying to defend him, and they've struggled with like Mitrovic in the past and stuff. It's like Ronaldo's a different kettle of fish, but it's such a good signing on and off the pitch as well. You've got to think about the revenue and the clout that he brings in. Not that United
I was getting all nostalgic, man. I was getting upset on Friday because all them good times when my mum was here. Winning the Champions League 2008. Ronaldo was my mum's favourite, and I was steaming after we beat Chelsea, and she was laughing red off. I was off my head. I rode my bike home pissed.
Did you? We don't recommend that.
No, don't
dangerous
recommend
game to play.
He's all right.
But yeah, guys, happy nostalgic memories, man. Oh man, yeah, so many happy times.
It'll be great for the dressing room as well. I mean, the respect and the desire, the mentality, that's got to get you somewhere.
It's like City, Liverpool fans bitching and moaning. It's only Ronaldo. Well, people getting emotional. Well, Liverpool won the first league in 30 years, people were crying. City won their first league title in 44 years, people crying. It's called emotion. So if your club, you have an emotional connection with it, that's your emotion.
I mean, you must win. United have to win something this season. The team that they have
we do.
Now is an unbelievable team.
The bar's been raised now.
We do. I always say though, like, we should be winning trophies and you expect to win a trophy. A lot of it though depends on what happens. Like, people say this, win a trophy and that's it, but it's not the case. We could win a trophy and all he could get starts. We could win the League Cup and finish 10th. That ain't going to save him. Or we cannot win anything, yet you could finish second in the league by a point and get to the Champions League final, and he'll still keep his job.
It is progress.
It's how you see it, because you remember Jurgen Klopp, people saying he needed to win a trophy. going into the season, they got to the Champions League final, but getting to that final showed that his team was almost there. And the next season, they won the Champions League, and the season after that, they won the league. Now, it pains me to say that, but because I don't want going about Scousers, but you could see the progress he made. Now, I can see the progress Ollie's made personally. I can see what he's doing. I think, yes, really should be winning a trophy, but you assess how he's gone about it at the end of the season, and if it's been a successful season in terms of progress, then he might get away with not
Might be one more transfer tomorrow.
There might be.
Ruben Neves. Have a chat, Fernandes.
When is the transfer deadline day?
Tuesday.
I think, it is soon, isn't it? I mean,
Tuesday.
It's getting close.
Have a little chat. Come on, hey. Three amigos.
Well, that's the thing that's the thing what a few Wolves fans are quite nervous about, because it was
are we getting Neves?
The Ronaldo
inside
Paul
info.
is just
like I said, if he shines today, your lad, he could put himself in a window. And you're like,
well, the noises coming out of the club are that Adama and Neves aren't for sale at all.
You're right.
That old chestnut, didn't we hear that about?
Yeah.
But
Jota?
it is one of those.
No,
where
they're not for sale. Not for sale. Ooh, 40 million. Go on. Then.
That's like the vote of confidence.
If a big offer does come in, Wolves will sell.
I think if anything, there might probably be one or two outgoings.
If United were to bid, I would say 50 million tomorrow, Wolves would sell him.
What, Jesse Lingard for Ruben Neves? Oh yeah,
they wouldn't take that. I don't know if they'd take that.
Out the door, lads.
It'd be a good signing, to be fair, but Fosun very much they look at sort of the younger players, marketable players, right? So they might see Jesse Lingard as maybe a marketable chance, but he's also, what is he now, 28, 29?
Yeah, 28.
Still got
so they might look at him and say, well,
scored
Neves
against Hughes a couple of times last season.
But they'll see it as, Neves is 24, 25. He's still a marketable. He's not a depreciating asset, right? We can still get a lot of money for him. Whereas I think with Jesse Lingard, he's getting his late 20s now, so they'll think, can we get real resale value on
Age is nothing.
He's right, but in terms of a club, he might not be to us, but to a club who
they're a business company,
have to turn him over. They're not going to get any resale value, are they? You're not going to have him for 3 years and sell him at 31.
And there's also the case that his form for West Ham was a purple patch. You're talking Joe Willock as well, who's just signed for. But there's talk that Joe Willock signing for Newcastle. Can he reproduce that same form?
I'm going to get in some of the comments. Give me a sec.
Your phone ringing.
CJ Legend 89 says, I can see Dan James leaving United on a loan with an option to buy for 20 million. West Ham will wait until 1st of July 2022 to sign Lingard for free. Juan Martinez, who's been a member for 10 months, thanks for your support, says, we are a much better team, but PSG, Munich, Chelsea, City, Liverpool are all favourites over us. We can win a trophy, but you can't say should have to win. Also, John B says, did I accidentally join the Quidditch watch-along? There's been a few comments, Tom.
No, it's fine, because
I'm wondering. I've ignored them.
I have the same stuff with Talking Wolves as well.
Are you not?
You're not familiar with Quidditch? It's
are you not a Harry Potter fan?
No.
Right.
How have you not watched Harry Potter?
See, there's
I do Star Wars, mate. I don't do.
Saying that Tom
that's fair
looks a
enough.
little bit like the chosen one.
I am the chosen.
The only Potter I do is Peter Kay's Potter from Phoenix Nights.
Kids love Potter. So yeah, no, this isn't the Quidditch watch along, it's the Wolves watch along. Get involved in the comments, get involved in the chat, hit that like button. Let's get to 1,000 likes before kick-off. Miles Van Eaton says, Tom has a point. Lingard is a streak form player. 1 point to Gryffindor. Yes.
I don't think it is 1 point in Quidditch, is it?
I don't know.
It's every 10. It's 10 points for 10 points.
We were discussing this in the office. What's the thing they've got to find in Quidditch?
Your lack of knowledge.
Yeah. What is the point in this game where you play all this game and then at the end of it,
isn't it? Yeah.
whoever's finds the golden snitch, whatever it's called.
Your lack of knowledge disturbs me.
What do you mean?
Lack of knowledge?
You just got it right.
Well, I do Star Wars. It's disturbing.
What?
Nah. How can you say that my knowledge is disturbing when you haven't watched the films?
Have you ever watched Star Wars?
Yeah. Well, I watched the first 6. I haven't watched the Disney ones.
Oh, have you watched the spin-offs?
Right.
Rogue One.
Not the Easter and the Christmas ones.
Sorry, yeah. Yeah, I don't really know a lot about Harry Potter. All my kids like it, my missus, and they're all Slytherin. So I say I'm Gryffindor just to cause
different generations. We are.
He's Star Wars. You're Harry Potter, not literally, obviously, and I'm.
I wish I was.
I don't know.
What a life,
I watched.
You're Happy Mondays, you're Happy Mondays, Stone Roses, ever, right?
Can't blame him. Good music.
Yeah, get in the comments. Let us know what you think about Manchester United's team. I will get back to it for those of you who missed it earlier. Quite a strong team from Man United. The big news, obviously, is that Rafael Varane and Jadon Sancho, debut for Rafael Varane and Jadon Sancho's first Premier League start for Manchester United. So the team is David De Gea, right back you've got Aaron Wan-Bissaka, left back Luke Shaw, centre back partnership of Harry Maguire and Rafael Varane. Varane, as I said earlier, making his first team debut for Manchester United. Then you've got in midfield, you've got Fred, you've got Pogba. It looks like either Pogba may be dropping deep, or we might even be going 4-3-3. We'll see how it sets up. We've got it as a 4-2-3-1 on the graphic that you can see. So you've got Pogba and Fred. You've got Dan James. You've got Jadon Sancho. You've got Bruno Fernandes, and presumably, from looking at that and the way it's set up, you'd have Mason Greenwood leading the line. So a strong team, but one that hasn't played together before. So you've got a debut, you've got someone starting, you've got Dan James coming in who doesn't always play. It's a bit of a mixed bag in terms of, how regularly these guys play together, but you should have enough quality there, I would have thought, for Wolves. Tom, you're a Wolves fan.
Yes.
When you see that team, does it deflate you? Do you think, what's the point? I may as well just go home. We've got no chance.
Well, the stats are just coming up on the screen here. Wolves first in the league for open play chances created, which is just, it is completely the opposite to last season where I think we were bottom in pretty much every single one of those stats. Well, Possession winning final third, second in shots and chances created. I mean, it's been the fact that Bruno Lage has even got this squad of players playing this sort of attacking football is just mesmerising, really.
Oh, you won 6-0 midweek League Cup, didn't you?
4-0, yeah. 4-0 against Nottingham Forest. It is just the case, and you'll see here on the screen Adama making runs. He never does that, and you question his end product, which I think is a very fair criticism. Yeah. He's 25 now, so realistically,
if you start playing like this, though, it's going to click sooner or later.
Yeah, no, it will click.
Hopefully not today, but yeah, it'll click.
That's what Wolves fans have felt all season. There's been BBC posted that Wolves could be relegated because we've lost 5 in a row. But
no chance.
If we've watched us play, right, we create so many chances, and we literally said as soon as it clicks, we'll be a very tough team to beat.
You'll be fine,
and that's genuinely the feeling. If we keep Adama, if we keep Neves, and add in 2 players to this squad, one of them to be announced today, I think, at the game.
Oh, what? What's this? What's the announcement?
So, South Korean international Hwang Hee-chan, on loan from RB Leipzig with an option to buy for, I think, about 12.5 million. Big following in South Korea, which obviously will help with exposure for the club, which is what
listen, I like the fact you're being honest about where football is. When you talk about marketability, when you talk about has he got a selling value, these are the things, and no disrespect to you, but clubs like Wolves will look at.
Oh yeah, Fosun,
it's something that you'll consider.
Fosun are an investment company. Yeah. For the past 3 years, they've been very much focused on building the club brand. So they've partnered with Evil Giants, I think it is. No, who is it?
What is that like?
They're like an esports team.
Evil Giants?
I think they're called that. I can't remember.
What you were calling them.
Another sci-fi book, this.
The Evil Giants.
Evil Giants.
Taking over Molyneux.
Too caught up in the Harry Potter world there.
Yes.
But yeah, they'll look at that. And he's a very good player. He was in that team with, that's RB Salzburg team with Minamino, Haaland. He was part of that front three. Right. Unbelievable. I think he got like 16 goals and 22 assists.
Well, hopefully he's more Haaland than Minamino.
I remember Wolves from the 80s. I mean, they got 3 consecutive promotions from the bottom division all the way to the first division.
Steve Bull followed us up the league.
Did Steve Bull score about 5,000 goals or something?
Played for England as well, yeah.
Just
between 87 to 92.
300 goals.
I think, yeah, I'm
pretty sure, yeah.
I can't remember the number off the top of my head. It sounds bad, but no, he's got this Steve Bull stand. Yeah, he hasn't got. I don't think he has a statue, which is a shame.
Did you see the City statues, by the way?
Oh, they were poor.
I'm not one of these statue people that really cares about it that much, because I think it's a statue. It's just a big chunk of metal who gives a toss, but it didn't look very good.
Nah, I've seen best statues.
Like the old statues.
The Angel of the North. That's a fantastic statue.
What's your favourite statue?
Sir Alex Ferguson.
That's an easy one, that, isn't it?
Holy Trinity.
No, do you know what?
The Michael Jackson one outside Craven Cottage.
I interviewed
the Michael Jackson one.
I interviewed Al Fayed.
Yeah, the Michael Jackson.
It's not there anymore. He brought it to the football museum. I interviewed him when he did it. And without, I'm not being horrible, right? Because I know that mental health issues are real, but he was completely bonkers. I interviewed him and he didn't make any sense. And he was saying things like Michael Jackson, Thriller. The writing's off the wall, sorry. And I was like, right, okay, yeah. And he's like, yes, he loves football. He loves it. He would be proud to have his statue here.
You tell him to beat it.
I know, nice. Hey. Yes. I love how happy he is with that one.
Means a completely different context, though, in the young lingo.
Yes, it does.
Your 80s kids, you know.
It was just bizarre. So yours is Sir Alex Ferguson. I prefer the Busby statue, you know, in terms of statues.
No.
I think the Busby one's more...
The Holy Trinity one's a nice one.
See, I think the Bobby Charlton bit's a bit ropey. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't look like him. I don't mean the player. Obviously, I love the guy, but I don't think it looks like him.
Have you seen Ronaldo's statue in Madeira Airport?
That's the worst statue ever. What's your favourite statue?
I've already said mine's the Michael Jackson one that was outside.
Right, so get involved in the comments. Classic. Let us know your favourite statue. Lakeside Ola, thanks for your super chat. People getting involved in the comments here saying we love you, Andy Tate, says Pat Mustard. Andy Tate, loads of people saying Andy Tate is on a roll.
Sausage roll, yeah. Greg's. If you want to sponsor me, you know, find me here.
Yeah, he is open to sponsorship.
That'll be good marketing, that.
Yeah.
Meat pie, sausage roll, yeah.
Get involved in the comments. Give us a like as well. We've got almost 3,000 people
England.
liking. Let's get to 1,000 likes before kick-off. The teams are out. Rafael Varane is starting. Jadon Sancho is starting. No sign of Cristiano Ronaldo yet. We all
no
knew
sign
that.
of Donny.
No, Andy's a bit upset.
He's with the away fans, isn't he?
Yeah, imagine that. Imagine Cristiano.
I saw that cardboard cutout. Someone's taking a cardboard cutout.
Oh, yeah. Somebody went down on the train today to Wolverhampton with a cardboard cutout of Ronnie.
That is getting thrown onto the pitch. 100% that's getting thrown onto the pitch.
Here's a question, though. When he scores, is it going to be that celebration from Real Madrid where he's like, jumps like that?
Yeah. That's his thing.
Or is it the old traditional one like that, at Old Trafford like that?
Nah, he'll do his new one. He's done that at every club, mate. He did it at Juve as well. Because
Didn't do it at Old Trafford, though. Didn't do it at Old Trafford.
Says it at the same time, and it's a nice celebration. It's a good celebration. I do like it.
Bit of a debate going on about Dan James starting. It seems to divide opinion, really. Some people say, I ain't got a problem with it. He's a decent squad player. Some people say we shouldn't still be relying on the likes of Dan James. Get involved in the comments, guys. Let us know what you think about Dan James starting. Are you happy? Are you disappointed? Are you indifferent?
I'm going to be looking over his shoulder now, A few of them.
There was talk of him going, wasn't there?
Yeah.
There was talk of him going. Would you have Dan James at Wolves if he went?
No, he wouldn't get into our team. No offence.
No, I'm not.
But I don't think he would. If you're talking about, he plays mostly on the left from what I've seen.
Yeah, he likes to cut in.
I don't think you want to leave now anyway.
On the left, you've got Adama and then Pedro Neto, who's coming back in November, December. So there's no chance he gets in ahead of those.
Just having a look at your bench there. You've got Rudy, you've got Bolly, you've got Hover, you've got Nuri. Yes, Ruddy. Sorry, I am terrible at pronunciation.
Rudy.
Is there anyone on the bench that you think, if things aren't going your way, get him on?
Yeah, Daniel Podence, I think. Yeah, he came back into the side against Nottingham Forest and looked really, really decent.
Yeah.
So we call him Mini Hazard. He's got a very similar play style to Eden Hazard, low centre of gravity.
Oh, one of them.
Quick.
Yeah.
Good dribbler. So yeah.
Oh, we're just sorry to interrupt you there, but you've just got the win percentage of
that is
top
impressive.
Record after 100 top division games of managers for Manchester United. For Ernest Magnall was top with 54%. And then it was Ollie with 52%, even above the likes of SirAlex.
Another bit of a shocker, that, isn't it?
I mean, you have to look at it in context of what, he inherited.
Sir Alex had a very different team in his first 100 games.
Yeah, inherited a team that was, 17th, wasn't it, when he took over?
Yeah, in the history of United, in them black and white days, it was handshakes.
Your creepy uncle says, we need a Viva Ronaldo shirt in the store ASAP. Yes, we have got some new merchandise. We've also got this designed by Boca that Bruno Fernandes actually shared on his Instagram the other day. Boca Boom. A little picture of a junior Bruno Fernandes watching Cristiano Ronaldo on the telly. So go and check that out on our merchandise. Go and have a look. There's a link in the description on this watch along. We've got other merch up there as well. And we'll have I was going to say Donny van der Beek. I've got him on the brain. We'll have a Viva Ronaldo one then on there soon. People asking about Fred. Why is Fred in there? What's Fred in there for? Ollie loves Fred, doesn't he? I
remember back in the day, Fergie was always picking Brian McClare. So
yeah, but rightly so.
I remember doing research for quite a few of the games towards the back end of last season, and Fred's defensive numbers are some of the best at the club in terms of winning the ball back, successful tackles.
How's his passing rate?
But on the ball, he's one of the worst. On the ball, he's not very good. So you can see why he's in there. Ollie's obviously put him in there as sort of a player that can win the ball back. He is tenacious. He will win the ball back. He will run hard. and work hard for the team. But you have to question what is his value on the ball as well. If you look at players like N'Golo Kante or Wilfred Ndidi, who are kind of like that, really.
If
they win the ball back. They're good on the ball as well.
If he ups his game, he'd be all right.
Yeah.
Because I think now...
He's not terrible.
I'm not saying that he's not terrible,
level,
but he just makes mistakes. I mean, I go back to that Leicester City. I know I should let it slide, but that Leicester City game, fuck me, pardon me swearing, it still lingers and it still hurts because we could have gone on and won that cup.
Yeah, it is one of the.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a tough nut.
It wasn't a very good performance by Fred. I mean, that was a bit of a shambles by everyone, to be honest with you, on that Leicester game. But he did do a particularly bad pass. A few people in the comments, a lot of people's giving you love, Andy. It was good to see Koth Mike's got his badge back. Big supporter of the channel. Pig Riser says Brian McClare is a legend. Completely agree. Dan James is our new Blomqvist, says the GT. Sorry. Tell you what, I hope Dan James wins as many trophies as Blomqvist won in his first season. You remember that?
Yeah, I know. Do you think Ronaldo will get that 7, or you want CR77?
I don't think he can't have 77 in the league.
I don't know.
He's not. Apparently, you're not allowed past 40 unless you're an academy graduate or something in the league. You can have it in.
I didn't know that.
You could have remember the
this is what I read. Get involved in the comments. Let me know if I'm wrong on this one.
I remember the famous Chicago Bears player. There was two. There was Walt Payton in the 80s, and there was one called the Refrigerator because he was built like a
fridge. I remember it.
The fridge, and he was 77.
So you never know. Maybe
Ronaldo
can be the new fridge. They call Harry Maguire the fridge, don't they? Well, Ronaldo can own it. Say I'm the fucking fridge.
With the fridge up top.
Exactly. Koth Mike, my badge is back. Hail the King, J Murray. Thanks, mate. Thanks for your support as well. I'm glad you got your badge back because I don't know what went on there, to be honest with you. Tom, when you go into these games with United, you feel confident because it's a bit of a weird record you've got against us, isn't it?
Oh God, some of the games were.
I mean, there has been some absolute stinkers.
Awful.
There's a few 0-0s in there.
There's definitely a couple of 0-0s in there.
Let's have a look here. I'm just going to bring up.
Oh, that was Bruno's first game.
That was
Bruno's first game. Yeah.
God, that was awful.
That was terrible.
It's weird that such a good player started off with such a drab game.
FA Cup game.
He put a wall stop on at the end of it, didn't he?
Yeah, the FA Cup game as well.
Yeah, that was 1-0 though. I think Mata scored.
No, but the first one before we got the replay.
Oh, the quarter final.
God, that was
best.
No, I'm not. You won that one, but I'm talking the season before lockdown. 1920, we beat you 1-0. Obviously, with Matter, but we played up Molineux and it was dire, mate. It was absolutely dire.
I don't even think I remember that one.
Don't remember it?
It's been some terrible games.
You remember the replay with Matt scoring a goal?
A lot of them were really close.
All right, finally got on here. So here you go. I'm just going to go through some of the recent games. So
first game back, I remember they drew 1-0. Fred scored. And Wolves equalised.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Moutinho equalised that one. I think
we've got a decent. We've won the last couple against you, haven't we?
Yeah. Last season we were terrible.
Yeah, and then we drew 0-0. That's the Fred debut. We beat you in the FA Cup on a replay after a 0-0. We drew in the league.
There's not much between.
You had back-to-back wins. You beat us in the FA Cup 2-0. And you beat us in the Premier League 2-1. In
fairness, you did have Jones and Smalling as your centre-back pairing then. So that is something to, put it in context, I guess, at least. It definitely wasn't the same United team as it is now.
No, bet Souness is on the telly.
I wonder how long it'll take him to criticise Paul Pogba. There's a lot of jokes about it at first, but that particular discussion that they had, I think, what was it, last week, when they were talking about the fact he got 4 assists, and he said, yeah, but you expect a £100 million player today. But he's not.
Richards was sticking up for him.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
How soon's even gone in? I don't know why Sky keep him. Maybe it's just to get ratings. Sky pushed it to the point, that conversation where they had to change it. Come on, let's change it quick. Because it's borderline
very, very strange.
Insulting. It's borderline. It's an agenda from. I know Pogba will shake it off. It's borderline an agenda from Souness.
Yeah.
Shows your trophies. What have you got, you fucking scouse cunt? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
fuck off.
Don't sit on the fence, Andy. Tell us what you really think about Graham Souness. Get involved in the comments. Let us know what you think about anything. What you think about our record against Wolves. What you think about Graham Souness. What you think about Paul Pogba. Do you think Paul Pogba is going to stay?
Could do now with this now.
I don't know. I feel he's going to go on a free. I do. I think.
Suppose we win one big trophy this season.
If he goes on a free after winning the treble this season, he can go with my blessing.
No, if he goes after if we win the League of the European Cup, you're like, all right, lads, all right, go.
Happily.
But we got Ronnie.
Happily, that's what he's there to do.
Tom, what would be a good season for you?
I think top 10 and then a decent cup run. Because cup competition is very important to Wolves fans, particularly the FA Cup. Because we've got quite a good esteemed history with the FA Cup. I think we've won like 4 or 5. So,
mate, you were 2-0 against Watford and you blew it.
Yeah, worst day of my life.
It's 2019,
I went all the way to London to see that.
God, Watford scored 2 late goals and you.
When Jimenez put us 2-0 up, genuinely, I was like, this is the best moment. Like, that's my life peaked at that point. Honestly, that is the
United
best moment
played
ever.
The finalists. Played Leicester, got to the final. Played Chelsea, got to the final. Played Wolves, got to the final. Ifs and buts don't count anymore. When you got to seize the moment, if we get into a position
we
this season,
we definitely
if United get to another quarter-final, semi-final, you got to fucking seize the moment. 100%. No excuses now.
That's the thing now, isn't it? Because the whole point of the whole sort of the criticism for Ollie came, well, you know, we keep reaching all these semi-finals, we're not making too many finals, and then you reach the final against Villarreal and you lose. So
that was a stinker.
It is one of those where I think there is progress definitely there. I think Ollie's done a decent job.
Yeah.
I think that he's a better coach than people give him credit for.
I agree with that.
I wouldn't say he's one of the best in the league.
Of course.
But I definitely think that he gets a
You
lot. He
wouldn't
gets a lot
say,
of stick.
just on that, you say you wouldn't say he's one of the best in the league. Where would you rank him in the league of managers?
It's
just
tough
from the outside looking in, where would you say Ole Gunnar Solskjaer?
It's tough because
I'm guessing
with
you're saying that Pep and Klopp are above him.
Tuchel as well.
Yeah, I'd say Tuchel's there. I think the thing is, it's how you rate managers, right?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that rate, for example, not a very fashionable name, but Sean Dyche. A lot of people rate him very highly because he has a shoestring budget at Burnley and he's kept them up for a number of seasons now.
Bournemouth lad did it a few years ago.
Eddie Howe, yeah. You know, it depends how you rate.
He was one of the most
manager.
overrated managers.
He spent a lot of money at Bournemouth. To be fair, I think they spent over 100 million and they got relegated. So
he had 4 good seasons though.
They overpaid for a lot of players.
And they only got relegated on a over the line, was it, against for Villa? You know what I mean? So Bournemouth would have stayed up. 1920. Oh, yeah.
I thought that's...
Villa stayed up on the last day.
I think it was Bournemouth that just went down.
Yeah, Sheffield United scored and it was over the line, wasn't it?
And they forgot to turn goal line technology on.
The goal tech on. So,
Bournemouth now look at Villa, flying.
Well,
doing all right.
Doing all right.
You know what I mean? They've
Who's your
done well in the transfer
market.
Wolves'
major rivals? Is it Villa or is it West Brom?
West Brom, yeah.
The boing baggies.
100% West Brom. Is it? Yeah. I went to college in West Brom, in like central West Brom. I went to college in a Wolves shirt one of the days.
Really?
And I had quite a few people staring at me. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Getting the eyes.
But one of my friends at college was a Villa fan, and he turned up in a Villa shirt, so it was kind of people.
Took the sting off you.
Yeah, it took
when
the
you
sting
say
off
staring at you, did anyone say anything to you?
No.
Just give you a bit of a funny
look.
look.
I think you just get a few funny looks, really. But that's all about. That's all it is, really.
I feel that sometimes when I see people in Liverpool tops in the Trafford Centre, I think, what's going on here? Get involved in the comments. The match is, how far away is it? 7 minutes away. So just to run through the teams, give us your score predictions as well. We've not had many score predictions in. Let us know what you think the score's going to be. Andy, what are you going for?
I'll take a 2-0.
You take a 2-0. Tom, our resident Wolves fan, what are you saying?
Well, I said 3-1 to Wolves the other day, so
Right.
I'm going to have to stick with that. I had a brace for Jimenez and Dendoncker to get one off the bench.
Tell you what, don't worry. If Wolves
Shit,
do
let
win,
the fan if we
he'll
lose
be getting
today.
escorted from the building.
Fucking hell.
And we won't be seeing him in again. There's a lot
Got
of
to
people
back your
trying
team.
to
Got to back your
spam
team.
in the chat with links and stuff like that. We have to get rid of them. We can't have that.
Boo.
On it.
Get some mods in.
No, we just can't. Yeah,
Get some chat mods
I think
in.
Ross Murphy might be on the case. I hope so. Some of the comments coming in for the predictions. George Burke with a good one says 21-0. Seems reasonable. Joel Lewis says 3-0. Philip Glover says 3-0. 3-1, sorry. The J Thang says 1-3. Ethan Phillips says 2-0. Mason Griffin 2-0. Cyberon says 2-0. Henry Lister being very sort of, I don't know, what's the word? Cautious, shall we say, or maybe, pessimistic.
Realistic.
1-1. Realistic, yeah, you could say realistic. I'm just getting through some of these, so if I miss you out, forgive me.
We got to win today.
Osvaldo James says 4-1. Jonathan says 7-0. Mike Kirwan says 3-1. Lily Featherson says 3-0. Matthew Payne says 4-0. John Galley says 3-1.
I'll give us more credit than that.
No one's good, but this is a United channel.
I mean,
and also,
there's
a lot of optimism around Manchester United.
Yeah, why not? Because, you've got the best team you've had in years.
Do you think this is our best? Right, someone made this point. This is our best team post Fergie. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
You think so?
Come on, it has to be. Look at the names you've got in that team.
It has to be. I mean, I know, was it 16, 17, we had Pogba, we had Zlatan, Mkhitaryan and all that. Martial,
Sancho, Ronaldo,
Rashford.
Varane.
Yeah, but I think, now this
this Pogba as well. If Pogba stay, that team is ridiculous.
This is the elite team.
Yeah.
This has to rise now.
You got to remember, Ronaldo scored, what was it?
We're still making. Ollie's still making this cake. Ollie's still making this cake, and this cake will taste fantastic.
Just need a midfielder.
I like that. Ollie's still making his cake, and his cake will taste fantastic.
Only when we win.
Is this Bake Off? What is that?
It's a profound statement from Andy Tate.
It's a good analogy.
Very good analogy.
It is a good analogy.
Very, very good.
I'm terrible at analogies. I can't come up with them on the spot.
I think you can. I think you don't give yourself enough credit. Loads of positivity in the chat, and there was some realism. George Matubiya coming off with a 1-0. Come on, let's get to 1,000 likes before kickoff, man. We're at 800 odd. Let's just get over that line to 1,000 likes. Get 1,000 likes.
Come on.
By kickoff.
For me.
For Andy Tate.
Come on.
Yeah, do it for Andy. That's our moniker. That's our motto. Even do it for Andy Tate.
Oh, did you that Ronaldo thing over the weekend? though? It was like, remember Friends all them years ago. I take thee.
I love that.
Manchester United and there's Rachel. That was the moment on Friday.
There he is, the man himself.
He-Chan, big announcement.
He-Chan
from Wolves. They've announced that they've signed He-Chan from RB Leipzig. He's getting a smattering of applause.
Well, we can't hear. There's no sound, so we
Can
can't.
we
really
have that?
tell,
So have I got the remote?
There's no sound, so we can't really tell.
I think. Have you got the other remote for this one?
Lovely to see.
Do you want to grab that remote there and see if that's the one for us?
This one?
Yeah, you grab it. It's all right. You'll only be off camera for a second. There he is, Raphael Varane coming out.
And a new kit as well.
Yeah, we'll just have to keep it low because if it picks it up on the mics, we'll get in trouble.
Yes, we will. Sky.
I'm sure if we'd have had the volume on there, we would have heard rapturous applause for, what's his name? I've forgotten already.
Wang He-Chan.
Wang He-Chan, remember the name. You're going to hear a lot about that for the next coming years.
He'll be bagging a few, hopefully, this season.
Right.
From a distance, that kit, it looks grey, but I know it's not.
I really like it. Really like that United away kit.
You don't?
No, I like it.
Oh, dear.
I think it's
Let us know what you think about the kit as well. Tom likes it. Polly160 says, love your Paddock FC commentary, Tom. Andy, did you get your dad his season ticket sorted up the Paddock? I'll let you go first, Tom, by saying, a reply to that.
What was this, the season ticket? Did I get
No. Love your Paddock FC commentary, Tom.
Thank you very much. I'm surprised someone recognised my voice from that, Much love. Thank you.
You always recognise the voice that puts you to sleep. Go on, I'm only joking.
No, didn't get it sorted. Unfortunately, the club basically stuck two fingers up to my dad and my family, but I'm paying for my dad to go now, so fuck you, ticket office.
And we've had problems with ours as well, apparently. Wolves fans haven't been sent their season ticket passes, or they weren't sent them. They were sent them late.
Yeah.
So.
Right, can I put something to you? I want to get your opinion.
My opinion?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a theory that you might not like.
Okay.
That Connor Cody's not all that.
No, he's not.
I just think he shouts a lot. Yeah. He's English.
He's literally known as Shouty Man.
Yeah, and for some reason he seems to have been labelled as this fantastic defender who's, England class and all this, and should be knocking on the door of Gareth Southgate, and I'm like, I don't see it. No. I see some quality in Wolves, but for me, Connor Cody, I think he's bang average. But
this is what I said to you earlier, where we've been crying out for a new centre back. That new centre back is basically so we can ditch the 3 at the back and go to a 4. The only reason we play a 3 is because Cody needs to be in the side.
Really?
He's a fantastic captain. Honestly, you couldn't ask for a better representative for the club. He's superb. Speaks very well. He's really, really well, well educated, well spoken. But if we want to progress as a club, and even Bruno Lage has hinted at this, we've got to drop him. Unfortunately, that there is one of the many casualties, like Matt Doherty, for example, when we sold him to Spurs to to get Nelson Semedo in. Unfortunately, fans' favourites are going to have to drop out the side.
It depends with clubs, innit? Sometimes any club you've got to make a sacrifice to get a gain, even if it is unpopular.
Just looking at the way Sky have got it. Sky have got it as a 4-3-3 with Fred, Fernandes and Pogba in a 3, and then obviously James, Mason and Sancho as your front 3. Quite a lot of people in the comments. Someone just said that Ray Merrill 68 says Kit looks like a washed out pair of 30-year-old knickers.
I can kind of see the point, actually. I do kind of see
there
it.
There is Raphael Varane.
I like it.
There he is.
I think it's neat.
In all his glory.
Really interesting.
I like the shorts. I like the shorts. I'm not too sure about the top, but it is nice. But
Varane's going to be an interesting battle, I think. What side is Varane playing? Is he left or right centre back?
I think Maguire used to play on the left, doesn't he? So I don't know if they're gonna change that.
That'll have a big impact on how
is
Wolves
Varane
attack.
Future captain material? If Maguire's like injured or...
I don't know. Do you bring someone in? I know he's won the lot and make him captain straight,
isn't he?
And also,
but then Ronaldo, you could suggest
Ronaldo
being a captain,
maybe. Or I think Marcus. I've said Marcus could be a future captain one day.
Yeah, Mark Rashford would be an excellent choice. To be
or
fair.
sub-captain when Maguire goes off the pitch. If you want to put it like that.
Vice captain.
Yeah, vice captain. Yeah. 20 minutes to go. Yeah, I'd take the armband.
Neves is our vice captain, which makes a lot of sense to be fair. But
right, 23 seconds in, and we're off.
It'll be interesting to see how United do or Wolves do, really, because we've played quite a high line for the majority of the season so far.
Sancho's first touch.
So counter-attacking side could be, United have got a lot of pace in behind. So that's probably going to be where you get most of your chances.
You see, so we're just starting off here, got the ball at the back there, passing it around a little bit, getting Varane on the ball. Yeah, Maguire on the left, Varane on the right of the centre-back partnership.
Interesting. Varane against Adama. That's going to be an interesting battle.
Luke Shaw getting forward. What did you make of Luke Shaw in the Euros?
Oh, he's brilliant.
Yeah.
I really, really rate Luke Shaw. Definitely, I think for me, the best left back in the league.
Well said, I agree.
I think he's
Roberto Carlos. That too.
Yeah, Roberto Carlos. Yeah. No, I really rate him.
Is it true he got a message from?
No, Roberto Carlos loves him. He comments underneath his Instagram posts and posts and everything.
That's absolutely crazy, man.
He loves him.
I mean, I got a message on my Instagram from somebody from Lord of the Rings.
Good ball.
No, yeah, some Lord of the Rings. He's lads from Withenshaw. I forgot what he's called.
But John Bradley?
Yeah, John Bradley, yeah. He messaged me and who is this? I had to Google it and went, oh my God.
My missus gets very jealous whenever he tweets me. He's a fan of the channel. Big shout out to John. He's like, Lord of the Rings. Game of Thrones.
That's it. Not Lord of the Rings. I apologise.
Yeah, that is a big one. Yeah.
Sorry, I do big robots and Star Wars.
Yeah. If you're Megatron, then...
You're Megatron Optimus Prime.
United attacking here now. Go on. Sancho.
Go on.
Easy.
Fred.
Oh, Kilman's stepped out a bit too far there, to be honest.
I was slightly behind Mom.
Get him one.
I'm worried about Marcel in this game. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Fred gives it away. And now they're off.
Come on.
Wolves with a counter there.
Don't believe.
2 against 2.
Time him out.
Oh, he's in. Wolves are in.
Across.
Saved by David De Gea. The danger's still not cleared though.
Oh, you.
Clear the ball.
Numpty.
Oh my gosh.
And this is why we need a midfielder.
What a chance. What a chance.
Wolves broke so quickly there.
This is why we need a midfielder. Because we've got Fred and he's just done that. And if you can't see that, Solskjaer, seriously, you got tinted glasses.
That's a real show. I think Jimenez. I think that was Jimenez there. I couldn't quite tell if it was Jimenez or Trinco. Got to play
Wolves there with a great chance. David De Gea did well to save it. To be fair, it is a good save, but it's one I'd expect him to make.
Was it Fred who made that mistake?
He made the mistake, but he kind of made up for it getting back. It was just.
I don't think you can really blame Fred for that.
Because it was right on the edge of their box. So whilst it was a mistake, it wasn't like he gave the ball in a danger area.
Adama bursting past 2 people.
But we have to be wary because Adama just ran 80 yards, didn't he?
Yeah,
like the full length of the pitch.
He just ran through.
He gets the ball on literally
the midfield
on the edge of his own box.
He just run through the midfield.
Maybe I think early doors there. You could look at it and go, should Pogba take a booking? But 3 minutes in, probably not.
He's got to.
If that was the last minute and you were 1-0 up, then you would have done.
He's got to play that.
Yeah.
See what I mean, mate?
Some are resident Wolves fans
making them runs.
Yeah.
He is. Yeah. And that's why a lot of Wolves fans were really, really angry, me included, that we were in talks with Spurs. Although, to be fair, Spurs' offer was just insulting.
I could see why Nuno would want him. I could see why.
What was the offer?
It was a loan fee of $5 million and then an obligation to buy next summer.
And they what?
Yeah, because we're going to let our best player go for $5 million.
And they won't sell Harry Kane. Go on.
It's a great ball, that.
That was a good ball.
Oh,
well played, Kilman.
Let him down.
He's a big break.
Press you in.
Oh, Jesus. I don't want to speak too early.
Press you off. That's it,
Luke Shaw doing well there.
And it's a corner here. Play Luke Shaw.
Hey.
It's good foot in that.
Get Ronaldo on for this corner. Get his head on it.
Headband season.
Luke Shaw's holding his ear there, I think. Hope he's okay.
No, it's just the Wolves crowd too loud.
It's all happening already here then.
Molyneux can bounce. I've heard
yeah, it's clash. Yeah,
Maguire and Varane coming up.
Ooh.
For games like this,
a lot of Fred hatred in the comments. A lot of people getting rid of Fred. Get rid of Fred. Andy obviously went mad at him.
It's a bit harsh.
I didn't swear at him though. I just went mad at him.
This is where you could cause us problems. Set piece has been a big weakness for Wolves.
Is this the wrestling or what? It looks like it.
Oh dear.
No
one really got
the
end of it. Can counter again here, Wolves.
Oh,
Fred again.
God.
Oh, too slow again, Trinco. He's still going. Go on. Oh, my God. How?
Who saved that on the line then?
How?
Was that Wan-Bissaka?
Oh, my God. We should be winning again. This is happening every week now.
Oh.
This is why we need a midfielder.
That's a great ball by Paul Pogba, by the way. Just spread it.
Was that Wan-Bissaka?
I think, was it? Who was that on? Cleared on the line there, but that's a poor ball.
Oh, Cody, what is that?
Fred, he's all over the place.
Fred, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Fred.
Fred
fucking Flintstone. Fuck.
He basically gave it away and fell over there at one point. It just wasn't a great bit of passage of play there from Fred. He needs to calm down somewhat.
He needs to up his fucking game.
I don't know how on earth we haven't scored. This is ridiculous.
We've had a good save, a decent save, I should say.
That one should have gone in. I don't know how on earth
cleared off the line as well.
My word.
Wan-Bissaka, I thought it was. He cleared off the line. Did very well there, Wan-Bissaka.
He's a very good defender, Wan-Bissaka, to be fair.
Oh my jeez, man.
Someone's saying the timer is off. I think the timer's. But we're on. Yeah, it's on. No, it's on. The timer's on what we're watching.
It looks alright to us.
So you may be ahead of us, but this is where we're at. That timer shows you where we're at in terms of what we're watching.
You think Solskjaer notes this? We need I need another midfielder. He's going to ask tomorrow. He has to ask. Yeah, we're attacking.
Big space.
Oh, Bruno was that. Bruno was about 10 yards wide. Didn't really get hold of it.
Him.
He must be disappointed, this kid here now, because see Fred there, he panics, he just sticks the leg out and gives it to the Wolves player, and then not good enough defending, getting back, gets bullied off the ball, then falls over.
I don't know how on earth he's been.
Wan-Bissaka, take a bow, son.
That is great defending.
That is superb defending. He does well here, the lad, because he puts it past David De Gea, and Wan-Bissaka with an absolute 10 out of 10 clearance there.
For me,
diving behind
Fred,
David De Gea, great.
I agree with that Fred there, because Trinco has got nothing on him, and the fact he's been out muscled by Trinco is pretty embarrassing, to be honest.
Oh, I think Fred is just all over the gaff.
Easy.
It's one of those games
already. Fred, you just need to get off the pitch, mate. Seriously, get off the pitch.
He did that so many times.
It took a deflection there off Harry Maguire's heel. It's a good job he didn't have a bit more on it, to be honest with you. The thing is, right, Alex Shaw said it for ESPN. He said, it's not that all he doesn't see we need a midfielder. He does. I'm being given the money to get one. We need a midfielder.
We just spent 20 million on Ronaldo.
All right, what are you going to get? What midfielder are you going to get for 20 million?
You got players to trade. You got money. Use it. Do it. Fucking play poker. Get a player in. Play money. Trade. Swap. Fucking get someone in.
It's not that easy though, is it? Because all the big DMs that people want, the Neveses, the Niguezes, the Yves Bissouma, I think we should get him. The Glazers should give him the money. But if he hasn't been given the money, I don't know what all he can do. He said he wants a midfielder. They're just not giving him the money, and you can see we need one. It's just frustrating.
I think you've done well to get the 3 players in that you have on the budget, though, to be fair.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Considering you haven't sold anyone.
To be fair, now, I will say this, right? I'm not I'm not getting carried away though. So even though Friday got carried away, all the groundwork for Sancho was done last summer. Everything was agreed in place, and they're all taking credit for it. Bullshit. I'm not buying that. And the Varane, great bit of transfer.
Yeah, it was
great
a free kick.
Great bit of transfer negotiating that. That's all they've done. And who gets Ronaldo? Fergie brought him home. So don't be fucking fooled by Ed Woodward and Matt fucking Fudge Judge that they fucking had a real deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he goes in a couple of months.
Oh, I was going to say.
Gio Franco, who's been a member for 9 months, thanks for your support, says we need a box-to-box midfielder or preferably a CDM. I'll be happy with Saul from Athletic, but I prefer Ruben Neves. How good is Ruben Neves?
Yeah, he's unbelievable.
Really?
Under Bruno Lage as well.
There's the Ronaldo
cutout. There's
showing us the Ronaldo cut out there. Why not?
That was always going to get on TV.
That's going to be broke by the end of the aisle.
Yeah. No, Neves is pretty much become the all-action midfielder. His defensive numbers are really
Can he
good.
do a job in any team?
Yeah.
Top 4?
Yeah. Maybe not Chelsea or Man City, I don't think.
I see him he could do a job for Liverpool. Definitely.
Liverpool, potentially, yeah. It depends.
Still alive? Oh.
I could be biased.
Stick a leg out.
Wow, I tell you what.
Oh, Mason.
That's unlucky, that is unlucky.
I think it was Dan James with a shot.
I really like Greenwood.
Yeah, he's mint. Greenwood sort of stuck out a leg. I don't think he quite got a touch on it properly. We'll just see what happens here.
For such a young player.
Did he get a touch on that
great
Greenwood?
Finishing.
He did. He came off him, yeah.
Just not enough on it.
But I'm expecting us to get something out of this game, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think after the first...
The way you've started.
After the first 2 games, I think United have got a decent record. I think there's definitely vulnerabilities there.
100%.
Oh yeah, no one's arguing with you on that, mate. I tell you.
Do you think...
name to keep an eye on as well, Max Kilman. Young player, 24, so he's kind of getting there. We saw him from Maidenhead. And he was played a few times under Nuno last season. He was one of our best performing defenders, but he didn't really play him. In fact, they wanted to sell him, but he's got better under Lage.
Traore's just running through us, man.
Again?
Come on, Jimenez.
Fucking Fred again.
Tell you what.
Honest to God.
It's last-ditch defending here. United are really
Fred did a clearance, though, to be fair to him now.
Last-ditch defending. I just can't handle Adama at all at the moment. He's running the show again.
Look, he just runs right past him there.
He's so good. He's so good. I can't believe that Fosun turned his contract demands down. He wanted to be one of the highest paid players at the club, and they were like, no.
Really?
But why?
I wonder if Ronaldo's watching this.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, he
would.
would. Yeah,
He might be watching.
How am I going to fit into this?
Probably thinking, I can't wait to get...
Have a nice Sunday afternoon, watch it on his balcony, and I'm going to watch the match for a few hours.
I'm so jealous of those lads there.
Yeah, Joe Tomlin makes a good point. Wan-Bissaka is having to cover Fred, fuck's sake. Yeah, he sort of went across there, Wan-Bissaka.
He's done well.
The thing is like, when we look like a 4-3-3 with Fred as the only holding midfielder. Usually we have 2. He's just not coping.
It's just a 3-3-3. There's no fucking Fred on there.
That's the problem, because your Pogba and Fernandes tend to drift quite a lot in between in the half spaces. So you got Fred as your only real sitting player, but he's just not. He hasn't got the physicality or the technical ability to do it. But
what do you think Rafael Varane's thinking? He's thinking, what the fuck's
playing him? He's gone from Casemiro to Fred. I mean, that's just the biggest downgrade of defensive midfielders possible.
I think he's over it, that, has he?
Oh my god! Oh, how was he missed?
What was going on there?
No.
He headed it back into. It's like, who was that United left back position? I don't think it was Luke Shaw. Who was it who heads it back into the danger?
It's happening again. We're not gonna score again, are we? Oh, how's he missed?
I think it's Sancho. Is it Sancho?
12 yards out, man. You've got to score.
Jadon Sancho heads it to Jimenez.
Oh, Martinho, you've got to score that. Boy, he's got underneath it. Use your laces there.
Erin, can we make this full screen, the match, please? We don't need to see ourselves. We're all right. We've got the...
I love looking at myself.
Thanks. I'm struggling to... I'm literally struggling to see. My eyesight's terrible as it is.
It's called age, mate. Getting on. Same like me, mate. You're still a puppy to me.
I'll be 40 soon.
I'm 46, mate.
I'm only joking. I'm
21
41
in December.
The legit underboss, which is one of the best names ever, says, "I'll say,
Is that a crime syndicate?
I'll say,
Brilliant.
is this name one world-class athlete named Fred? Now, it may be my American bias, but maybe United should sign Weston McKennie from Juventus."
That is a very, very good shout.
Really?
I said this to Ronaldo yesterday,
Yeah?
that United should look at Weston McKennie. His defensive numbers for Juventus are
Juventus really going to
superb.
let us have Ronaldo and Weston McKennie, though, in the same window?
No, they want about 50 million.
Alfred made a
apparently.
pass.
He's been such a good player for Juventus, to be fair. I looked at his numbers on FB Ref. His defensive numbers are unbelievable. He really is.
Weston
he's a very
McKennie, you heard it here
underrated player.
first.
I put him in. I did a script for you, the Dream and Realistic Boys. I did put him in there, Weston McKennie. I do rate him very highly, so it's a good shout. No American bias there. Good American taste.
This just feels like the Southampton really sluggish start.
Yeah.
You're opening up the spaces quite well, though. It's quite an expansive game from the looks of things. Both teams are getting forward quite a lot.
This is what United need now, just a bit of time on the ball.
Yeah, a bit of control, a bit of discipline. Assert yourselves.
Oh, there we go, Varane. Nothing player. There we go. Look at that. Easy. Just keep it. Oh no, not Cody. Okay.
Hey.
I honestly every time the ball goes backwards to Cody or Sage, you do get a bit of the
You
nerve.
can tell Solskjaer's, by the look there, he's mulling over what the fuck is going on now.
He knows.
He's doing his Fergie. He's chewing his fucking gum there, man.
It's a completely different.
Must be
Wolves
fuming.
Must
team.
be
what he's
fuming.
saying.
Yeah, he won't shot. He won't bollock him.
It's a completely different team. I saw quite a
won't
lot of
bollock him.
United fans
He won't bollock him in
before
public.
the game saying, we'll probably have about 50 shots and Wolves will have like 2 or 3. And I'm like, well, it's not the same. It's not the same as under Nuno, that's for sure. Same formation, interestingly, but played in such a different way. So United look decent in possession. I'm not going to lie. Every time United have got forward, they do look dangerous. It is.
So do you?
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's good, but this is what I said before the game. I think it's going to be a really, really decent game. It's two teams that
the
can get
whole
forward.
sort of chat, I'll get into some of the comments, is just about Fred, really. Okay, lads, Joe McGovern, it's genuinely time for you all to admit United will never have success with Fred Stein. He's a great lad, just not CDM at this level.
I've said it.
He's getting the. This is similar to what the treatment Conor Cody gets.
You won't win a trophy with Fred, man. Sorry, you won't. I said that last season. I stick by it.
Oh, he's offside there, Sancho.
I mean, there are 10 other players on the pitch as well. For me,
is it too much?
Stop sticking up for him.
I'm not
You can
sticking
say-
up
you
for
can
him.
say
I'm just,
Fred's poor.
I'm just taking it. I'm just taking
Is he
it
the
from
only
a
problem?
neutral
Is he
point
the
of
only
view.
problem at United to stop us winning the title?
A midfielder. Yeah, we need
So-
a fucking midfielder.
Get rid of Fred, get a midfielder in. That's enough for you.
Yeah, no, seriously, it's there. It's like it's on the fucking blackboard. It's there to see week in, week out. It's there. What do you want? A fucking PhD in fucking know-it-all to fucking put it on the board?
Fucking hell, how many
He
fuckings in that
really-
sentence,
he
eh?
really
Should
hates
have
Fred.
Effing hell.
put
Really
a white
hates Fred.
jacket on and a PhD from Harvard with some glasses and look like a professor with a big fucking stick and point it out to Solskjaer. What the fuck does he want to?
He must choose him for. He must choose him for some reason.
Yeah, he obviously fancies him because he's played him like nearly every game.
Yeah.
And this is why Donny's not getting a game.
easy
You
free
wonder,
kick,
was it Zaha all them years ago? We heard rumours about Zaha or Mize. Why don't he play him?
Yeah,
Why don't he play him?
I think with Zaha, Moyes just didn't fucking rate him, but he didn't buy him either, did he? Fergie's last signing. I don't get it what it is.
He must have been. He
Van
must
de
have
Beek,
been.
to be honest with you.
Mustn't he, Zaha? He's like, I got the chance of playing this Sir Alex Ferguson, and then he left.
I know. DP says we won't win anything till we have McFred. I don't know about that one. I think he might have misspelled there. I think
Might
he
need an operation to surgically remove McFred from the fucking midfield.
Do you not rate McTominay either?
I do rate McTominay. He's better than Fred.
Yeah. Do you think he could do a job on his own in the Fred role now? Look at the Fred role where Fred's playing.
Well, he's done it, but together it's just... You need two players for one position. You can't keep doing that. I said you've got to have a plan B, and the plan B is not
standing
there.
offside.
It's the difference between being a fucking winner and being a loser.
Well, we're not great from set pieces, to be honest. Yeah, there you go. Martino couldn't even beat the first man.
Is that Bruno that cleared that then?
No, I don't know actually.
I think United have settled down a bit now.
Oh, good ball.
No,
too
he's
much,
well
too
over.
much.
He's over it that
Too
one.
much. Yeah, the game's definitely settled down. It was quite a frantic start, wasn't it? But
Daniel Lingard Leaper says, sorry, but Aaron Wan-Bissaka is also bang average. I was like, give him time, but now I just think this is it. To be fair, Aaron Wan-Bissaka's kept us in this with an absolute sterling clearance.
I know.
So,
probably been one of the standout players.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a little bit harsh.
He pulled Fred ass out the fire, telling you.
What do you make of the England situation with him? Because England have got so many right backs, haven't they? Pretty much everyone except Wan-Bissaka seems to get chosen.
Yeah, obviously Southgate doesn't fancy him. He can play. Is it Congo? I think he can play for.
Southgate just throws the kids to the wolves.
To be
That's
fair,
what he does.
Africa Cup of Nations is a very decent competition.
Yeah,
it's very competitive. So.
I mean, he's still only younger than Wan-Bissaka. He may look at it and go, "I've got plenty of years." You know,
do you want to keep
some of
pushing
those right backs like Kyle Walker and that? He's getting on a bit. I don't know. I think it's where your heart is as well. Because it's easy for me to say, "Oh, just play for this team or that team."
Yeah, if your heart's not in it, then
yeah.
Whoa!
How's that not a foul? Like both of them.
Great challenge.
Oh yeah. Eddie says the game looks like a draw at best. We're all over the gaff here.
Fucking midfield
Trinco.
again.
Another Trinco's won another free kick. I said this before the
Luke
game.
Shaw's getting a yellow card
before
now.
The game. He's going to win free kick.
He's just gone past Fred like a fucking F1 car.
He's tricky. He's tricky, Trinco. He's definitely grown into this team.
Look.
That's sure to be
Took
fair.
one for the team there.
Sure that's giving it away. I can see what... Oh, gee, he's proper elbow.
Yeah, it was a yellow card, I agree.
He's proper gone into his face there. No, it's a tough one, really. It's a tough one to call. I think Fred there, if he does bring him down, then obviously, you know, he'll get slated for it. So, and you don't want to risk being booked as well. I think, you know, we could definitely get Fred on a yellow at least before the half ends, by the looks of things. He does seem a bit rash.
That worries me for United. I don't know what Ollie's thinking. What he's going to do. Is Matic on the bench?
Matters on the bench.
Yeah, I have to
fucking Matter do a better job than fucking Fred.
Depth in midfield, I think, is a concern for United.
Yeah, 100%. Get involved in the comments, get involved in the chat, hit that like button, give us a like, let us know what you think. Does Ollie already have to start thinking about making a change 20 minutes in after what we've seen so far at Molineux? The highlight has been the cardboard cutout of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
It's not been a good performance so far from Manchester United, all over the gaff. Fred in particular, getting a lot of pelters and rightly so, he's having a stinker.
Do you think behind closed doors, Fred gets it? What the fuck are you doing?
No.
You can't keep defending that, mate. That's just
no one's defending it.
His teammates.
don't agree with what
His teammates won't get on his back. Oh, lovely feet of Dharma. That's sexy.
It's disappointing.
Oh, mate.
To be fair, he did a good tackle there, Fred.
If you're fucking Pogba, you're like, oh, you're best mates with him. You go, but come on, man, pull your socks up.
Yeah, you would.
Why you did? What is going on with you?
You would on the pitch.
It depends, doesn't it?
On the pitch, you would, but as soon as you step off, as soon as you step off, I don't know if you're
going in the changing room having a dig at him or going on the training.
No, I want to see it on the pitch.
Do you know what I mean?
Just point a finger. What the fuck are you doing? I want to see someone like Aquino type.
To be honest, they probably
believe me. Ronaldo will fucking say things in that dressing room to set an example. He will.
Yeah, possibly.
What the fuck are you doing?
Right, we need to get rid of this guy. Jesus wept. Why is it taking so long?
There's no need for that. Corners again. I don't understand why. We're so bad from set pieces.
Don't need for Fred at half time. That's a possibility.
You'd leave yourself exposed in midfield. There's like no defensive quality there. Go on, Trinco's made a really good start to this game. Good ball, Neves.
Oh, I don't understand it's just like they've not switched on at all.
Never going in. If Cody scores today, I mean that would be something special. He's
After I've given him stick as well, that'd be horrible.
I mean, to be honest, there's a lot of Wolves fans that give him sticks. I think we'd all have to eat the humble pie for now, anyway. But apparently we are looking at getting a centre back in. So. Hopefully. We can only hope. We can only dream.
It's a bit of a mixed bag here. I'm just going to go through some of them. Gabriel Gomez says Fred should be our mascot. Dan Kuma says we're all over the place. Ronan Sheehy says chill out on Fred, lads. I don't rate him either, but no need for the abuse.
Yeah.
Bollocks!
I agree with that.
Stop moaning. We're like 20 minutes into the game. Just get Fred off and put Lindelof on. Get Fred off. Fred is upwardly out of his depth. Feel sorry for Donny. Should have started ahead of Fred. In 50 games, says Joel Zapster, at Ajax, Donny played 36 at 10, 8 in the 8 and 6 in the 6. Fred needs to go, says DB Cooper, and has done for a long time. Genius Dominance says Donny plays at CDM at Ajax at times. I'm Ollie in, but Ollie's a coward. Justify, I think he's one of your fans. He says, "Come on, Wolves, bite them." So that sounds like you got a fellow.
Bite them. Is he on about the same? Is he on about the same thing?
Someone else, KM says Dan James is a waste of a spot.
Harsh.
That's harsh.
That's harsh. He's not that bad. Is he that bad?
No.
He's a decent squad player, I think, Dan James. I think he does what he says on the tin.
Wow, Fred made a pass.
Reminds me a bit of Adama, to be honest. He's quick.
Yeah.
He's not as effective because Adama's massive, but Sancho is giving a free kick again. I tell you what, Semedo's getting in behind Sancho constantly.
No, he's having a bit of a time of it at the moment. Jadon Sancho.
First game.
I know
It's still early doors, to be fair. It is still early doors. I think United could bring it back in the second half, or maybe late in the first, because we won't.
I do think there'll be a few words said. They will.
I mean, but
they will.
This team isn't built for 90 minutes of constant waves of pressure. But to be fair to them, for the first few games, we have done it. So, the question remains to be seen whether we can do it. I am very nervous with this officials lineup, though, because Mike Dean and Stuart Atwell on VAR is just... Well, Mike Dean's the ref, and then Stuart Atwell on VAR.
There's a good question.
Brilliant.
D. Rajan says, why is Sancho playing left? You would have thought it would have been James on the left and Sancho on the right, wouldn't you?
That's what he was, wasn't it? On the graphic, it said James on the left.
But so far, it's been Sancho on the left.
I think he did play most of his games in off the left for Dortmund, though. So
you can play on the right, can't you?
Yeah, you can. That's the good thing about him.
Oh boy.
It's a terrible cross. Oh my
Very
God.
nearly a very, very good goal.
Varane got done there. He got done there.
Who was that?
Hey, what's going on? Was he offside?
I don't know.
Was he offside? Yeah, he was offside.
Yeah, he was offside, Jimenez. I tell you what, that was a lovely bit of technique though from Saiz. Good touch by Jimenez. I thought he overhit that, but I tell you what.
So United are riding our luck here.
I mean, amazing how all the back four just stand there and just look at linesmen and put their hands up like
Bruno Lage,
Maguire like that.
Already people saying Barbecue Bod says Ollie not good enough. Noya Darling says Ollie out.
Sod off, you muppet.
Austin Olin says get Fred out of the club. Tom Willow says James on the left to deal with Adama's pace. Kind of makes sense.
Yeah, but Adama will just bully him.
Saying that, Sancho's just moved over there and then we've lost it.
Go on, Adama. Easy. Take him on, mate. He's got nothing on you. There you go.
Mate.
Come on. Oh, that's a shit cross. Oh,
is that going out for a... It's like you can swear. Is that going out for a throw-in or a goal kick?
That's definitely an Adama cross. That's a goal kick.
Mate.
To be fair, him and Jimenez a couple of seasons ago were unbelievable. But... I don't know. Look at that for a first half, mate. It's 5 successful dribbles already. 2 chances created. 1 possession 3 times. What a player. I'm amazed they find shirts that fit him, to be honest.
All these football shirts now, they're like...
They must have custom shirts for Don, because his arms are flipping huge. They are massive. Unless he goes like 2 sizes above, just to fill it out.
Yeah, a bit of calm now. Just play it about.
Yeah, just get hold of the ball for a bit, man.
I know. Just play it about a bit.
Pogba's definitely coming deeper for the ball now, though. He started off a bit higher, but he's definitely sitting a bit more with Fred.
He's doing Fred's job for him. United need a bit of rhythm now.
Oh, good challenge, Trinko. And they play it around well, though. United are dangerous.
Ball out from Bruno.
Switch from Bruno. What a
Go
ball.
on, Dan James. Oh.
I'll tell you what, it's not convincing defending, to be honest.
Worked though, didn't it? Did the trick.
Did the job.
United have a corner.
Could have been better. Could have been a better
KM says, can we give Neves a United top at half time?
No, thanks.
Rajveer says, this is why Ollie plays 2 holding midfielders. We can't trust Fred as CDM. He neither has the physicality or the quality. I'd rather see Lindelof in that position. We really need a DM this summer.
Interesting shout, that Lindelof.
I've heard this a few times, yeah. People suggesting maybe playing Lindelof there.
Come on, Pog. Come on, Pog.
Oh, get out to him. Come on. Oh, that's...
Oh,
Jesus
hey, okay. Oh,
Christ.
well, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Oh.
Look
Good
at
goalkeeping. And bowl it out
And
quickly.
here we go
Great,
again.
Jose Sarr. Come on.
There's a
Go
Dan
on.
making his run there.
Play the pass. It's too slow, Trinco. That's
there is no midfield.
I have to agree with you there, to be fair, Andy.
There is no midfield.
The midfield is definitely struggling. Every time we hit him on the break, there's just no one in the middle. Come on. Get a bit of movement going. Who's coming forward?
What's he putting? Pogba's
here?
put his hand up there. I think someone's hurt.
Oh, for God's sake. Why?
Bruno.
No.
If it's not a head injury, don't put it out. He'll be fine in 30 seconds. Can't get up, Bruno. Come on.
I didn't even see what happened there.
He probably just tripped over his laces. No, there's nothing in that. I mean, come on. There's nothing in that at all. What's he on about? He's barely touched him. Oh, come on.
Could have killed him.
Could have killed him.
Fergal McClellan says Fred has a massive magnifying glass over him today because of everything, including Neves being against him, and he's coming up short massively.
That's the thing, isn't it? Because when a player's getting a lot of stick, every little mistake that they make is going to get, it will be exacerbated really by the fan base.
Neves is in his ear like that. I'm going to take your place.
Yeah. Well,
I'm taking your
I'm
place.
hoping not. Because if we do sell him, we will seriously struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't afford to lose.
You can have Fred.
No,
swap deal for Fred.
Fred, lad.
I think Bruno Lage would turn Fred into one of the better midfielders in the Premier League.
Just so.
Winner, chicken dinner, man. Why not? Come on.
D squared. Who wears D squared? Come on.
Listen,
Get some better clobber, mate.
This isn't a fashion show. We don't like people wear whatever they can afford. That's up to them.
Is it true? George Mendes, he's a friend of the club as well, isn't he? So that's how you
Fergie.
got Nunes.
Yeah.
You got to deal with man, yeah. George Mendes, like, there's some connection there.
No, well,
he brought Nuno in.
Our owners own stakes in his agency, Chesterfield.
Yeah. Kawasaki 3 says, do you guys see the Glazers in a better light after recent purchases? No.
Fuck no.
No. I think anyone who says that, I think there's a few pundits that have been saying that, which I think is very misinformed.
Pundits. Some pundits are fucking idiots.
Sherwood was saying it the other day.
From what I understand, right, obviously I'm not a United fan, so I can't really speak for you two, but it's more the fact how much money they've taken out of the club than what they've taken 1.5 billion or something out of the club, haven't they?
We're coming up to 10 years with no Premier League title. 10 years. I waited 26. 26.
I guess that is the argument with big clubs, though, isn't it? It's like when people say, we've gone 10 years without a title, some people would see that as being a bit spoilt. But I think that's probably the perspective from outside the big six clubs. I mean, if you are a United fan, you want trophies,
John B says, sorry, I almost missed that one. Says, Fred's a clown trapped in the body of a footballer.
No, don't get. I think Fred would do a job somewhere, but it's just not here.
Yeah, this is what I said to you earlier.
This ain't personal, Fred, even though it sounds like it. You're just not up to the standard,
I don't
mate.
think Fred's a bad player. I just don't think he's United level. Right, you're talking Pogba.
I remember the pass he did against last season. He played a pass against Spanish side and we won 4-0 in Europa League and it was fantastic.
Yeah, if you had Fred in a mid-table team, he would look okay.
Not Sociedad?
Sociedad. He played a pass, split of midfield and Rashford just took it and put it in. I mean, why can't it be like that, mate? Believe in yourself, but your head's in the clouds.
Sometimes transfers just don't work out. I mean, Fred was for 60 million.
That's a bad ball out from
and Ndombele at Spurs again. That's
better from Fred.
Come on, Fred's better, Fred.
From Neves as well, actually. Stand him up, kill him. Did well there. Take him down. They'll give anything, these referees, especially when it's United.
Oh, the young guy, the youngest. They don't know.
Fergie time and all that.
Lived it, dreamed it.
Some people call that cheating. Oh, Kilman, you've been sat down there. Come on.
Some people call that genius.
Some do, yeah. United fans.
So you're telling me you won't Would you love to have 20 years of success like that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're
there you
tackling
go
each
then.
other.
100%.
Luke Shaw and Bruno Fernandes getting in all sorts of trouble there. Like, tackled each other.
Game's definitely evened out, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it is a bit sort of meh.
To be fair, it's gone really slow, but it's been
lively.
fast on the pitch.
Yeah, it's been lively.
Right,
yeah.
can we, like, a few people commenting, put Fred to one side. This isn't just about Fred. We've got 10 other players there that we've barely mentioned, to be fair.
I was going to say, he's
Do you know
not,
what
he's
I mean?
not the
Like,
only
you
one
have to
who's...
step up.
This ain't the Fred Flintstone show.
Right, well, come on then. What else have United got to do? We can't just make it all about one player. To be fair,
Well,
I haven't seen a lot from our attack either.
The defence has been, as a whole, it hasn't been brilliant, to be honest.
I agree.
No,
I agree.
none of
Wan-Bissaka
them,
did
no-
a very good clearance, but other than that, it's been a bit ropey.
It's been ropey.
Yeah.
It's been dodgier than a
But
Saturday night
we
curry.
did that to we did that to Leicester and we did that to Spurs. We make them uncomfortable. So I think it is also the fact that Wolves are playing well.
Corner here for Wolves, is it?
Yeah, we won't score. We don't score from corners.
Famous last words.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah,
Played
it
out
was
easy.
quite
I
right
do
there.
think but I do think there'll be words said in private. You can't be Solskjaer can't be nice sometimes.
We know that though, don't we? We know he's not all.
Yeah, he's not-
as
no
I remember
nice
he
as
swore at
people.
Jesse
No
Lingard.
Yeah.
That's
He's
well
not more.
documented, isn't it? You do that again, you're coming off.
Not a bad count says we've got to admit Ollie got the starting 11 wrong. 2 weeks in a row, this team will attack,
Well,
at least at home.
game's
We
not
needed
over yet.
2 DMs. Fred alone is a disaster. Wan-Bissaka doing well there.
I think you can say that after the game, but I don't think you can say that
Oh,
35
it's
minutes
Sancho
in.
here. Yeah, he's want to throw
'Cause
it.
if you win this game like 2-1 or 1-0,
I always think
Still get results.
Wolves at
No, but this
Molineux
is
going to be a difficult game
It's-
anyway.
it's a
I don't
tough-
think you
it's
can
a
say,
tough
this is
game.
an easy
Last
game.
week with Southampton, it's like the West Brom game. That West Brom game didn't turn up. Oh, a little bit of magic got us a point. And you know what I mean? You've got to make your own look. You've got to
Yeah.
make your desire. Make it count.
That's
Not
a fair
bitch
point,
and
yeah.
moan and fucking, it's not fair, it's not fair. You're playing on the pitch. You make the
Go on,
difference.
Jimenez. Great
Oh,
play. That's
bloody
great
hell.
pressing. Go on. And I tell you what, the last ditch defending has been. Oh, that's a bad. Who was that?
I think that was
That was
Pogba. I think
Pogba
Pogba
there.
was worried he was going to. Well done, Bruno
That's a good
Fernandes.
challenge.
These are the games that can
dangerous.
make the difference when winning the
Come
league. It
on,
does. It does.
Get back, Semedo. Where was Semedo? Come on. Jesus, he's jogging back. That's,
Whoa.
Sois, what are you doing?
I mean, champions over the years.
Not like he went in 2-footed behind him then.
Sois,
Hey,
mate, he's
People
an
who's won
absolute
the
nutter.
league have won at places like this and dug deep. Remember Liverpool doing it.
Ah, but
Pays me to say.
Since-
City have done it here.
since we've got promoted again, like, we have made this place much more of a fortress.
It's an
than it was
unpleasant,
last time.
place to go sometimes.
Last time we were in the Premier League, in like the Mick McCarthy era, it didn't matter where we played. We just get slapped anyway.
You beat us, remember that?
Kenny
Rio
Miller,
Ferdinand.
wasn't it? Kenny Miller.
Yeah, but that was Dave Jones. I think that was like really early days. But I remember the last game I remember before we got relegated was a 5-0. Beat us at 5-0 at Molineux. That was a rough
Just
one.
now in some of the comments, no, your darling says only going to salt shout out. I think she might.
That's bait,
bit of
I
a
think.
reactor.
Yeah, that's a
Ashley
bit
Maloney says United are starting to get complacent.
We're only 2 games.
What a
into the
terrible
season.
half, says Dan Kuma. I agree with that one, mate.
Yeah, I agree on that. Yeah.
37 minutes
It's all
already.
Wolves, says Just Fly. It's been very much. David De Gea are waiting for that one. Fair play.
Slow motion, that wasn't it?
No, it was horrible
He
watching
needs to
that.
learn
I
how
thought
to
I was going to
cross
get in
pass
there
that.
ahead of him.
The camera can play tricks
I know.
on an angle
I
like
was
that.
like, what?
Oh, go on. Good pressure again. Oh, man. It's so good
See, you
to see a
you
Wolves
can
team
force
press,
Fred
man.
to make a mistake. When he gets the ball, you push him the other way. He can, shit.
To be fair, I think the defence has looked uncomfortable when we've done that.
Whoa,
The
whoa,
Offside.
Yes!
Offside. Miles offside.
Offside.
Has to be. Surely. Yeah.
Yes.
I was going to say, look,
I thought he was
miles,
on.
he looked miles off when he was played in. He's got to be miles off, surely.
Oh, he's well.
Fucking
He's
well.
well off.
Well off, yeah. It looked it to me, to be honest.
Why didn't he put the flag up?
No, I think sometimes they
You
wait.
got to put the
don't they?
flag up straight away.
No,
Why
no.
let it carry on?
No.
Well, then it's part of the new ruling.
Yeah.
They're supposed to let it carry on.
It's clear as day he's offside. He's going to
But
put it in the
if-
net no
if-
matter what. So why fucking leave your flag till...
It is more of a
Doesn't
case
make
of
sense.
but if they wave the flag right early, then the referee can blow to stop the play. But if they blow them after the goal's been scored, they're allowed to check it with VAR.
Yeah.
So it just gives it that extra reassurance that, okay, if they do score, we can just disallow it.
You mean it's covering their own back?
Well, no, it's just giving a team the benefit of the doubt, because then just in case it's not actually offside.
To be fair, I don't mind that.
Yeah,
right?
no, I don't
I know it's slightly different.
Newcastle scored a goal like that against Sheffield United, where the assistant wrongly flagged for offside. Sheffield United thought he was offside. Yeah. United carried on. Newcastle carried on because they didn't wave the flag.
Do you remember Jude Bellingham in the Champions League against City? I know it wasn't offside. Yeah, the referee blew, didn't he?
Yeah,
and if he left it would have been a goal.
It would have been a goal, yeah. So it's one of those where you
don't... free kick.
Nah, no chance. Got the ball.
No chance.
Got the ball.
It's no point. No, do you know what?
Come on, we got the right side open.
3 on 3.
Play it in,
fucking hell.
Come on.
Get over there, Maguire.
Oh
no.
Too slow again. This is too slow. Yeah, we're just letting them get bodies back.
This is riding our luck here.
If we were a better team, then we would be 2-3-0 up here
easily.
Hey,
we just haven't quite got the the bite that we need, which is a bit annoying. But at the end of the day, if we can't have world-class players, we can't afford to have world-class players all over the pitch, unfortunately, which just how it is.
Someone say need Cavani on now. So you said that, Los Arrhenius.
Cavani would be a good shout.
But you've got to get a ball to him now, that's the only thing.
Yeah, our centre-backs can struggle.
I'd have him on the pitch ahead of Martial, fucking dead right.
Our centre-backs struggle more with movement than they do pace, which is strange, but they do struggle with movement a lot. Yeah. Like Jamie Vardy, as the run around.
Could be in here.
There we go. Lovely. Easy. Good play. Is that Saiz? Good
play. Does he give a free kick the other way around?
Just go down.
Walking apart this for...
Play quickly again. Oh, Marcel. Down to that, please. Jesus.
I don't know why. Wolves, like I say, you're right. Wolves, you should be winning like 1, maybe 2 goals.
Yeah.
Well, we've said that. To be fair, we've said that in the Leicester and Spurs game as well. We can't keep saying that. That's the problem.
No, but I'm saying this about United. We can't keep playing this.
Yeah.
We've done it last week against Southampton. We've done it against West Brom last season. We've done it against Leicester. We've done it against Everton. You can't just take 20 minutes to fucking get yourself into the game. You got to go from the start. And even when they're disappointed, all I hear is we go again. Well, you know what the mistakes you're making. Stop fucking making them.
I think they will do though. Behind the scenes, Ollie isn't the sort of manager for me on screen to criticise players. And I respect that.
If you slag off a player now, the feelings get hurt. I'm getting slagged off. You know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. Nah. Tough old school management.
Come on. Just quicken up the pace a little bit, just a bit sharper, and we'd be in here. Oh, there's no movement. Everyone's just...
It's like some players don't want to work hard.
Oh, never.
You've got to work hard to be successful, and some players don't want to do it. Not just United players, but players in general.
In general,
in the Premier League. Yeah. Just turn up, earn your paycheck, and that's it.
Yeah.
Pass the ball, that's it.
That's why teams like QPR failed with their plan, which is basically let's chuck a lot of money at experienced pros, which doesn't always work because a lot of them will be there for the paycheck. So I don't know. It's a tough one. It is a tough one. Good pressure again, Jimenez. He's so good at that. He's really
dropping deeper.
He is really dropping deep, isn't he? Fred's playing further forward than him at some points. I think that suits Fred a bit better, though. I just don't think he's a... Mind you, he has got good defensive numbers, so you can stake a case for him playing at DM, but I just don't think he's quite got the phility.
That's the ball, that's the ball.
Promising.
Oh, jeez.
Dan James got played in there by Pogba.
That was really promising. Disappointing. Got it back.
Yes.
Just give a free kick that.
Come on, easy. Thank you, Mike Dean. I love you, Mike Dean. As long as you don't give United a penalty.
What for? I think maybe Mike Dean said what for. Maybe somebody said you got a booking for that. No, maybe not. That was 6-1, half a dozen of the other, that, mate.
It looked cynical, but I don't know. Maybe I'm...
Fernandes has been booked again for dissent. That's his second one in 2 games. I think I missed someone's chat there. I think it was Addy said this game looks like a draw at best. I think I've never read that well.
Lad.
It'd be nice for us to actually get a point on the board, to be honest.
You see a concerned Solskjaer there, Michael Carrick pointing it out. Look, you got to do this. You got that. Oh, Fred, mouthing off. Fred's mouth. They're all mouthing off. Shut up, Maguire. Just get on with it.
I don't see the point in this.
I don't see a point. Get on with it. Just walk away. Lead by example.
Nah, he's talking to him. He's the captain. He's talking to him.
Yeah.
When it's kicking off with all the players, you have a word with the captain, like calm them all down, as he's going to have fucking more bookings.
You want to send off Fred go ahead.
I think it's Mike Dean's one of those refs. You can't really talk back to him at all because he's quite an arrogant referee. So you sort of just got to let him do his thing and just deal with the consequences, which is giving away soft penalties or something.
Whoa! Go on, Sancho! Go on, lad!
He's beating Cody there.
Oh
my God. That was a close one. Greenwood as well. Do you know what? I in those positions, I'd rather have anyone except Greenwood in those positions from the Wolves' point of view, because he's such a good finisher. Oh, mate, I tell you what, he's really unlucky there.
Did he get a corner? Good save.
Did he get a touch then?
Yeah, he did. It's a touch. That's a corner, that. Good save, that.
With the human eye, it's tough to see that, to be honest.
At first, I thought he hit it wide.
We didn't see that taking a touch, and we get all the angles in the world. To be honest, if we can get in 0-0, I would happily say that.
1 minute of added
solid
time.
Half. We should be 2-0 up. That's the only thing.
It's not been a good half, has it, from Manchester United point of view? It's been pretty shocking.
You've got players that can score out of nothing, really. I mean, Greenwood is...
You've got players that can make a difference, but they're just not making a difference at the moment.
Greenwood is a player that scares me, to be honest.
Yeah, he's quality, Mason.
He just scores from any angle.
Might not need Haaland for next summer. Might not need Haaland if he's developing like he is now.
I don't know. Haaland's a different kettle of fish. He's just an absolute monster.
You think he'll go to PSG?
There was talks, wasn't there, that the PSG want to replace Mbappe with Haaland.
Half time.
I'll take that. That is a good
0-0 half time. Not been a great half for Manchester United at all. Get involved in the comments. Let us know what you think. Give us a like as well. Give the video a like. There's almost 3,000 people watching. Give us a like. I mean, United, I think it said Mason did have that shot saved, but I think other than that, which didn't count, we didn't have any shots on target. It's not good enough, is it?
Bruno's still moaning.
Still going at the officials.
Get off the pitch, you muppet. Stop moaning.
For me, you don't want to see that. I get that it's been a frustrating
points are being made. Look, feeling is getting into Solskjaer. What you say?
Booted, aren't they?
Words are going to be said at half time. Seriously, words are going to be said at half time, and I'm glad.
I've never seen a United bench look so well dressed. Normally,
I know, very smart, aren't they?
They're all in suits. I don't know what's going on.
It's a new era.
I think
this is it.
Wolves must have something in the contract that the coaches have to wear the
Primani,
because they have Primani. Maybe Primani, yeah. But as soon as Nuno went to Spurs, he started wearing quite nice, like trousers and like proper jackets. Whereas at Wolves, he always wore his Wolves tracksuit and his Wolves coat.
Do the old Brian Clough green jumper with a polo.
Always want it. Always the same.
Young man, shut up.
Someone in the super chat, Stano, says the irony of Andy telling people to stop moaning, laughing emoji. Fred got bullied, says Valibar. Sirinath. Press go out, says Paul G for a CDM. Remember when Tom cleverly kept getting a game whilst being appalling? Bit like that now with Fred, says Tom. It's like some of our players compound each other's weaknesses, says Krisnan 97. We didn't play well against Leeds, says your creepy uncle. We didn't dominate. Al Razira Derudi says Fred poor at passing, no intelligence, awful in a press, gets bullied. Seriously, what is he good at? Yeah, Fred had been a bit of a stinker in that first half. There's no point in denying it. Calmed down a little bit, though, towards the end of the first half. His first 20 minutes was shocking, and then the second 20 minutes, he was okay.
He improved as the half went on, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was a particular bad performance towards the end of that first half from Fred, but the first half of the first half from him was not good enough. Just loads of people going on about Fred. It's Fred. What is up with Fred? Why is Fred playing? People saying as well, right? He says, I beg at this point, just play Lindelof as a fucking CDM. Yeah, let us know what changes you'd want to see at halftime. Do you think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should make any changes straight away? Should he wait? What have you made of Jadon Sancho and Rafael Varane as well? Two sort of not debutant for Jadon Sancho, but his first start in the Premier League for Manchester United. Rafael Varane's first ever appearance for Manchester United. Have you been impressed with either of those two players? Let us know what you think of those two in the comments. Daniel Lingard-Leaper says Sancho has been lazy and looks like he can't be asked putting the hard work in. I think that's a bit harsh. Nick Mawson saying playing as bad as Arsenal. We're not that fucking mad.
No, that's definitely harsh.
Arsenal is shit, mate. Dylan Watton says Fred James off. Sam B says Varane class. A Gill said it's not Fred, it's poor coaching, to be honest. KG 2020 said Sancho is a nothing player. That's ridiculously harsh. I'll tell you what, some of you lot, eh? Give the boy
I
a
have to say, it'd be a good insight into, I guess, some of the United fan base. They're quite a harsh group, aren't they?
Can be quite reactive, us Reds, can't we?
It's quite a lot of pressure playing for these.
James should switch with Sancho, says Caleb Deterle. I agree with that. I think they've put James on, haven't they? Someone was suggesting maybe to counteract Adama Traore, but is that going to work? Do you feel? Is it working?
Look, this is the right.
You're a Wolves fan.
This is the thing, right? This is the thing.
This is the thing.
As United, you can't just say, right, let's just focus on Adama Traore. You know, you can't focus on a team's one player because we've got other players that will damage you as well. So I don't think it's more the case of we need to find a way to just stop Adama Traore. For me, that would be the wrong mentality to have. But I do think that it would be more so, I think, in terms of the fullbacks, Marcel's not the quickest. So I'd probably have Dan James on Marcel.
Yeah.
And Nelson Semedo isn't the best defensively. So Marcel's good defensively, but he's slow. So I'd have Dan James there. I think Nelson Semedo isn't great defensively, but he's quick. So I have Sancho there. Because Sancho will make more use of Semedo's lapses in concentration than James will, because Sancho has more quality. So, I don't know. I think that's probably more in his thinking rather than Adama. I think Varane can cope with Adama, to be honest.
Is that everything right with that, focus-wise? Is that my side? Erin, you happy with that?
Yeah, it does look a little bit
Looks
blurry.
a little bit, I don't know. If you want to just have a quick look. Yeah, sorry, because it's the first time I've seen it.
It's been like that for a while, to be fair. I just
a little bit blurry. Wait till Andy's maybe sat in and then just have a little look at that.
Do you know what? 9 shots is less than I thought we'd have.
Akash Solomon says, move Pogba to left midfield as the outlet for long balls from the back. Move Sancho to right midfield. Take off James Van de Beek to partner Fred. Kind of makes sense. Christopher Hawkins says, with what sort of impact, do you think Ronaldo will have on the young players in the side, considering he's so dedicated to his fitness craft?
I'd say a bit more, maybe.
I think we're almost there. That looks, I think that's all right.
Yeah, that's the one.
I think
what impact will Ronaldo have?
I think somebody to look up to is somebody who'll basically he'll demand players pull the weight.
Yeah.
Maybe Fred can learn from it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dan
you
James,
can make that full
Martial.
screen, by the way, are in the game.
Players have to step up now, and
leave it like yeah. Sorry.
Dressing room will demand it.
Yeah. We've got some stats up there, Andy. If you've got to talk us through.
Well, possession's pretty good from United, but 0 shots on
so
target.
So we've got 56% possession from United, 5 shots from United, 0 on target, 9 shots from Wolves, 3 on target. Tom, are you a little bit disappointed that you've had 9 shots, 3 of them on target, you've got no goals to show for it?
Yeah. It's over 50 shots now in the Premier League in 3 games, and we haven't had a goal, which is quite frustrating. And it takes us over to probably about 90 shots now that we've had all season in 4 matches. which is pretty mental.
Just looking at this Mason Greenwood shot again there.
It has just taken a touch off Jose Sarr.
To be fair, I don't think it would have gone in anyway, even if he hadn't touched it.
I think it would
spinning away.
That would have gone in. I think that would have gone.
Philip Lopez says, I feel like Sancho is going to be another Memphis Depay. No impact at all. The first half, he looks
That's
lost.
really harsh.
Right, I'll tell you something.
He's played less than a game.
And you'll back me up on this. Patrice Evra, his debut, was one of the worst 45 minutes I've ever seen from a Manchester United player. He got subbed off at half-time in the derby. He looked shocking. You cannot judge.
He got spit roasted.
Yeah, you cannot judge a player coming in off this. He hasn't been great, but it's his first 45 minutes in a new club, at a new team, in the Premier League as well. He's not really played in the Premier League before, other than his half an hour, whatever it was, against Southampton. So
played up to fail, aren't we? We're played up to fail. Everybody wants us to fail.
He's not going to work out. I think his numbers are going to show he's all right.
I think that's harsh. You've got to give players time to settle in.
K. Robbo MUFC says people need to lay off Fred. The whole team other than Greenwood and Varane have been shocking. Fred is an easy target. It's not mutually exclusive. I think you can think Fred's played badly and others have played badly too.
100%.
That's my point.
Yeah. It's not
I understand that. Fred has been very poor in the first 20 minutes, but there's others as well that could do better. We saw some really sloppy passing. We've not really got going. Bruno needs to get into the game a little bit more. I know he had a goal disallowed, but he was well offside. Pogba as well has done some good passes the last 10 minutes. I feel like the last 10 minutes in that first half was our best 10 minutes.
Yeah, I do.
You know what I mean?
We've had 10 minutes, that's it. No, it's not good enough though.
No, you're right.
You could see it at the bench, you could see Mike Phelan pointing it out. You could see Carrick pointing it out. This is what we're going to have to do. And I hope some strong words are said.
Strong words, that's what you need. You need
firm but fair, but strong words.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need a rocket up your ass.
Yeah.
Well, anytime really. Rocket up your ass is quite nice. Freddie's awful, says Endicam. No doubt about it. But depressingly, I don't think a new DM will automatically fix us unless it's Prime Kante and he can do the work of two players. Ollie Aston says, yeah, he did. You're right, Jay. He said he cried in the shower with Vidic and almost handed in a transfer request. Yeah. His first 45 minutes was just shocking. But he went on to become one of the greatest defenders the Premier League's ever seen. So, I wouldn't go too much. Jack Reeves says, Keane made a good point. It's like we're trying to play five-a-side and rely on talent alone. Do you think that is a point? Do you think it's like we've not got a structure and we're just sort of letting these players and going out or just relying on them to do it themselves? Or do you think there is something there?
There is something there. You just need that final piece of the jigsaw to click in. And it's plainly obvious there to see that position is not filled. Like, I'm not going to name names, but that position, that person is taken out and putting in with somebody else.
Yeah. I think that some of it does come down to, I guess you would say, that the level of coaching. I think. Yeah. I do think that,
attitude plays a big part as well.
Yeah, but I also think that good coaches make average players look a lot better. For example, you telling me Guardiola or Klopp could get something out of Fred? I think Klopp could. I don't think Pep Guardiola, maybe not. But then you also have to consider that Pep Guardiola he's one of those managers that can turn very good players into world class players.
You say that about like Klopp or Guardiola, and they're both very good coaches. I'm not denying that. But Klopp more or less has changed the entire team, I think, other than Henderson and Firmino from when he took over. Pep Guardiola's changed the entire team, I think, other than Kevin De Bruyne and Fernandinho, and even he's on his way out now, from when he took over. So it's not like they came in and, you can maybe argue Sterling as well, but it's not like they came in and got average players and made them much better. They more or less replaced them, didn't they?
It'd be out.
Yeah, do you know, it is a fair point. I think that there is a case to be made more so for Klopp.
Yeah.
I think
you could, I get that point. The point, like Henderson, you could argue, has played much better under Klopp.
If you talk about Andy Robertson, they signed him from newly relegated. Well, they just got relegated, Hull side, right? Yeah. And he's turned into one of the best.
That is a good
fullbacks.
Point.
Trent Alexander-Arnold, centre midfield, in his academies now. Debatably one of the best. If Fred
was at City or Liverpool, it'd be out the next transfer window.
I think at this level,
I think there'd be other players in the United team that would play better.
If we want to be at that level, they are the Chelsea, Liverpool, City. Maybe there has to be a sacrifice in the next couple of months.
I don't think it is just a Fred issue.
You can't win fucking trophies by being nice.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that I don't think it is just a Fred issue. I think there would be other players in in this team that could do better.
Yes, I agree. Dan James, Martial, Fred. Any other team, they'll be out.
Sloppy Goo in the super chat says, really rate this Wolves fan. Thanks for coming on, mate. Yeah, you've got a fan there.
Breath of fresh air.
View from the stand says the team's badly unfit. Was obvious last week. We'd normally think Wolves can't keep this up for 90 minutes, but today it could go from bad to worse. Adam Ireki says, issue is there isn't a player in the squad who can do what Fred does defensively, so when we line up like this, he's the only one who can play the 6. The trouble is with all our potential 6s, there's all question marks. But Somebody for me isn't a natural 6. He can play there. That's not his natural position. Matic, his legs have gone a little bit, and he's not the player he was. Van der Beek, someone put the stats up there. He might be the answer, but he's not someone who always plays in the 6.
You need a stable player.
He's played in the 8. He's played in the 10. It just seems like we're lacking an out and out.
I think the biggest criticism of United really has to be the amount of players that have not necessarily improved much since they've joined the side. Right. If you look at some of the players that have been not transformed, but you look at players like, I'll use Wolves for example because I don't want to compare Man United to Liverpool too much because
go on, it's right. You can use whatever you want.
Doherty improved massively under Nuno. Cody improved massively under Nuno. Jota, Neves. There's a lot of players there that definitely improved. But I think with United, sometimes I think it's fair to say that a lot of the players that they have brought in haven't gone from very good to world class. I think Maguire has always been a very solid centre half. I think sometimes he gets more stick than he deserves, to be honest. He'll make one mistake and it'll do all the rounds. He could have 10 good games and make one mistake, and the one mistake gets the headlines.
I'll say this about Fred. Under Solskjaer, he has come out of his shell because he wasn't a Mourinho signing. That I will give him.
Would you not argue though that Bruno perhaps is playing the best he's ever played and has gone from being a good midfielder to world class?
I don't know, because his numbers in Portugal suggested that he was far too good for the division anyway.
But when he came over for 40 odd million quid, I don't think anyone expected him to do as well as he's done it.
Would he get in?
Using your analogy,
would he get in any other team?
I don't. It's tough to say because from our perspective, how much can we credit that
Marcus
to coaching or just him
Rashford?
being
Marcus Rashford then, he's had his best ever two best seasons under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Rashford is a good example.
Yeah,
I think what I think Solskjaer doesn't get enough credit for is his man management is superb. I think he's probably one of the best in the league for man management.
I agree with that.
I think he protects his players very well. I think he knows how to talk to his players.
Too well.
He's kept Pogba on side.
Yes, for
a number of years.
What do you say? Maybe protects his players too well.
Erin, sorry mate. Is there anything
how
in
long?
that?
Maybe.
Is anything in it?
How long can you take
is
being
anything in that?
kind to a player?
Suck it round.
He still believes in Fred. He still believes in Martial.
There must be a level of
Bruno
respect there because the players still play. You can tell that they like playing and they enjoy playing under Solskjaer. So you have.
Yeah, I can make a mistake and I don't get criticised for it.
But they will. They on 100%. He played under Ferguson. He understands.
You said it
the
yourself
mentality
before.
for
You
Manchester
said one more, and I'm
United.
just saying. Romelu Lukaku got sold out. Alexis Sanchez got sold out. Marouane Fellaini got sold out. And Herrera.
If Solskjaer wants to sell a player, he will sell a player.
I don't think he's as soft as people make out. Miles Van Eaton in the chat says, "I'd like to be positive in a sea of negativity." Thank you, mate.
Yeah.
Varana's done well so far. Mason too. Pogba, Bruno doing all they can. Let's have some faith and some patience. Could still be top if we win today. Goodfella Productions. Wolves are just playing like United of old with the winger breaking away.
Got a boot in the face there, did they? Who got a boot?
Maya
Sancho
as well. Hang on a minute. What's going on here? Is that Bruno, that, isn't it?
Bruno.
I don't think he's necessarily touched him, to be honest. I think it's just a high foot.
He's lost a tooth.
It's expensive to fix that. Adama's had new teeth as well, apparently. He's had braces for a few years.
Ooh.
Oh, he hasn't even touched his face.
Did he come?
He hasn't even touched his face. Come on.
Have you had a boot in your face?
I've had a clash of knees. That was probably the most painful thing I've had in football.
Same here, mate.
A clash of knees is just
take a swing at the ball and your knee goes two different ways.
It's a different level.
Oh yeah, it is a good example. Right, Maya Armit says you can't compare Bruno since he wasn't here. The best example of Ollie improving is Luke Shaw. Shaw was one of the names that popped into my head. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Because he's really kicked on.
He has kicked on, but this is what I say about Ollie being a good man manager. Right, he's got the best out of some of the players that didn't enjoy playing under Mourinho, which I think
that's all of them, to be fair.
A lot of credit has to be given to Solskjaer for his man management.
The red top's back on.
Yeah.
Andy's bringing that back out.
It's
Fergal
too
Clement
warm.
says it's somewhere in the middle, lads. Shaw, Rashford, Maguire have got better. Fred, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Martial haven't fulfilled possible potential. I disagree on the Aaron Wan-Bissaka front. I think he's doing well. I think he gets a lot of stick. Shaw now trying to break through. Sancho there. Sancho staying on the left there. Wins a corner.
I think it's fair to say that players have improved, but it's more so to the extent that look at Sterling, for example, under Guardiola.
See, this is the thing with Sterling under Guardiola. Yes, he has done well, but this was a £50 million player who scored 12 goals for Liverpool in one season. So it wasn't like he was unknown. Yes, he's done well, but he's also probably not even a first choice player now for Pep Guardiola when everyone's fit. So it's like, yes, people go, Sterling done well. But I think that you would expect Sterling to be one of the Premier League's most effective attackers when he bought him from Liverpool.
I think if you look at him when he signed for City, he was good, but he was very raw, right? He's developed into such
I was with a City fan the other day, and he was saying there's still that element to his game. One-on-ones, he's terrible.
Oh yeah, but sometimes that is just down to what a player is good at and what a player isn't good at. You can't see.
For me, if you spend £50 million on a player, what was he, 19, 20?
Yeah,
you'd expect him to be that good.
Oh no! Well done, Varane. Well done.
With young players, I think it's different because
Offside.
You do pay for the potential. I think with younger players, I think you do pay more than what they're worth. Like we paid, for example, our total fee for a very talked about player, Fabio Silva, right? Yeah. He's not a £35 million player, but you pay the money for the potential that he has to be, worth 3 times that. Same with Martial. When you signed Martial, what was he, 19, 20?
Yeah.
You signed him for about 50 million.
Yeah.
He wasn't a 50 million.
Up to with add-ons, yeah.
He wasn't a £50 million player.
With add-ons.
But the potential that he had meant that he would be worth more than that or that in the future.
The difference between Martial and Sterling was proven in the Premier League.
Well, for one season.
2 seasons, he had 2 good seasons
as a young player.
Before he went to City.
Okay.
And then one of those seasons, he very nearly won, I know that they like to remind us, very nearly helped win him the league, didn't he?
But I think when you compare him when he first joined to now, I think
obviously he's kicked on. I'm not saying he hasn't. I'm just saying
as well. I think
just
Ederson
feel it's
has improved
like
massively.
But again, though, with Pep, I don't want to keep making about Pep. Like Ederson, he's done well, but Pep, brought in Bravo, and he was going to be this fucking keeper that was going to.
Oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong.
And then
there is that argument.
It was a disaster, and then he's given another 60 million or whatever, 50 million. Sorry. That's a strong challenge there, but Mike Dean for finally getting something right. And Sancho with the ball. Come on, Sancho, just run at him.
I was going to say we should probably talk about the action.
Yeah, it's a good debate to have though, because I think it's one that comes up quite a lot. Paul Pogba on the ball as well. Someone in the chat was saying he's gone over. It looks like Pogba's more over to the left, but he was through the middle.
Needs to get in the game more.
See, yeah, they're definitely sticking James on Marcel. The pace is going to. Marcel's going to struggle.
No, James, unlucky.
Oh God, that's not brilliant.
This chair's got only 3 legs.
I'll swap it.
I think United will start.
Don't do yourself a mischief with that one.
I think United will start this half stronger, but I think Wolves will grow back into it. That has tend to be the theme.
Oh God, you're right. I think you might be right. How are the new boys doing? Says Edward Donovan. Andy, how do you think Varane's done?
Done okay. I think Varane and Sancho can get a pass from the first half because it's the first game.
Yep.
But the rest, look at yourself.
I think Varane's been solid, to be honest.
Solid, says...
I like him.
Yeah, I think he's done all right. Sancho's been a bit quiet, but first 45 minutes, really. I know he came on against Southampton. You just want to see him get more of the ball this
they want to see him tear it up straight away. It doesn't work like that sometimes.
I think there is always a risk when you spend that much money on a player that, it might not work, but I don't think that if, it's not down to...
To be fair, the Bundesliga is fast. And this is more slow, patient.
I do.
This is where you're gonna. Sancho's not gonna get the freedom and running at people.
I also think there's quite a few teams in the Bundesliga.
Big gap there.
Go on, Trincao.
No.
Go on. Oh,
is that Varane there?
Good defending.
Varane's just got Maguire right out of jail.
Great defending.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. Fucking shout at him, play
Great
Varane.
Defending. That is really.
Was it a Megs there?
Intelligent defending that.
Not megged him.
Yeah, did it? It looked like he put it through Maguire's legs
definitely. Oh no, he's just burst past him. That's too easy for Maguire though. He's just let him run past him.
Varane's class, says we go. Caleb Dierter says Varane's massive.
He is massive.
Someone's saying about the clock. Have we done the clock? Our clock's right, in it. Yeah, the time that we've got is what we're seeing on.
Come on, I defend it. Defend
the
it.
Game.
Oh, a corner.
Played Wan-Bissaka.
Again, that's poor corner again. What are we doing?
Control it. Time on the ball. It's not good. Not good.
I do get nervous when Fernandes gets on the ball, to be honest.
Yeah, I get nervous when
he can just make a pass out of anything, and you know, you've got a goal there. So.
Sancho moved over to the right. I thought that's where we'd see him most games, to be honest with you. I know it's only early doors, but I think that's where you probably expect him to play. We've got lots of options on the left, not so many on the right. Why is Dan James starting, says Brian Yono?
Why indeed?
Aika Kenneth says Varane is super.
Great ball, Pogba. Great ball.
Someone just wrote in the comment then as well before that pass that Pogba's been awful. I think Sancho and Bruno weren't on the same page then.
I tell you what, it's very
great ball, Pogba. That's
Go
it.
on, James, run at him.
Run at him, skin him. That's
it's
it.
A ball.
Look at. Let's see more of that. That's it. More of that, Dan. Run at him.
There,
Put
James.
the ball in.
There's no one there.
That's what he's best at, though.
Cavani's coming on.
Whoa, big right. This is right. Who's going off?
That squad is mental.
Dan James for Cavani.
Is that?
Well,
Was that
I guess
two up top or
two up
Pogba or Mason moving out wide?
It'll probably be Greenwood going outside, right? He does playing off the right.
Yeah, he
sometimes,
can do.
Sancho will probably go back.
Sancho
over to
putting
the
it in the
left.
box and Cavani on the end of it. Is that the plan?
Well, it's effective. Cavani's movement is I mean,
But Mason
second
does
to
work.
none. It is
They do work well together, Mason and Cavani, don't they?
Yeah, I really like Cavani. I think it's a shame that obviously, you know, he's had his injury problems. And
Don't
whatnot,
give up
but-
your number 7, lad. That 7's yours.
Can we update the clock, actually? I think the clock is wrong. Yeah, we're just trying to sort the clock out.
It's about a minute behind. I think.
Apparently now, because he's made his debut, that number 7 is his for the season. So he
Oh yeah.
If you
But
need
they
to
would have
give,
they would have already registered him as number 7 by now. Squad registration tends to come in a couple of weeks before the season.
Erin, if you want to give Callum a message or anything, or if you...
Yeah, I've tried messaging him, but the message not come through. It's alright.
We are on 54 minutes.
Yeah, if you need to take it
54
off, if you need
minutes.
to take it off for a bit, that's fine.
I will update you with the time if you need the time. Give us a time shout in the chat and we'll just we'll quickly tell you what it is.
Get involved in the comments. Let us know what you think so far of the second half. United better this half than they were in the first half. Certainly, since they started the first half. The first half started off very badly for Manchester United. Calmed down a little bit towards the end of the first half. Second half, looking a little bit brighter. We've just seen Dan James coming off for Edinson Cavani.
that is early, that, isn't it?
For Ollie especially, innit? He
Yeah,
doesn't usually
very
do
early.
50
Proactive
minutes.
though.
Yeah. Well, we want to see that, don't we?
Well,
that's
but
a
last
free
week, Jesse Lingard, 7 minutes to go.
Book him.
You know what I mean? There's a difference. Why did you do that
Book
with
him.
15 minutes
Jesus
to go?
wept. Someone needs to get hold of Bruno. He's going on at Mike Dean again and he's worrying me.
Book
He's going to
him.
get sent off if
That's a
he's not
yellow
careful.
yellow card. How's that not a yellow? Was he moaning about? Was Pogba moaning about? He didn't even get the ball. Come on. Let us know your favourite Hogwarts house as well if you've watched Harry Potter. It's always a controversial topic, isn't it? Let us know.
Let us know your favourite
You get my
Star Wars
approval.
moment.
Jay Richardson says you lot should do takeaway sponsors each game, lads. We are open to sponsorship
Oh,
opportunities.
can we get Salt and Pepper to sponsor?
Yeah, that'd be mint, that wouldn't it? Salt and pepper chicken, definitely.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a takeaway freak.
Yeah, what's your favourite takeaway?
Oh, KFC.
KFC. There you go. If the people at Kentucky Fried Chicken are watching, any
First time I
fried
had
chicken, to be honest with you.
First time I went to KFC was a skiing trip.
Skiing.
Many moons ago. I think it was in year 8, and they
Oh,
had no
middle class.
chicken left. It was about 3 in the morning. And they had no chicken.
Really?
They only had popcorn chicken.
That's a disgrace.
So I had popcorn chicken. I wasn't
Oh,
too
legendary popcorn chicken. Oh,
I
yeah,
wasn't too impressed, I'll be honest. But the second time I had it, it was unbelievable. I've been addicted. Well, not
I
addicted.
took my dog for a walk.
I don't have it very often, but it is my
It's a
favourite.
KFC
Addicted
once.
to KFC.
My dog liked KFC popcorn chicken.
I don't think that's the healthiest thing to feed your dog.
Martin P says favourite Star Wars moment. That sounds like a question for you, that Andrew Tate.
Ooh. I have the high ground. That's a classic, isn't
Where
it?
Darth Vader in Rogue One comes on to the ship and just clear clears everything, kicks ass. The best 3 minutes of Star Wars ever.
Yeah.
Forget I am your father moment. That was it.
In Rogue One.
Rogue One, yeah. Rogue One, he just clears
I
out.
always like the battle between
Badass.
Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin in the on that.
Jack
lava
Reaper
planet.
says Darth Maul death.
Ooh,
Ooh,
right,
yeah,
yeah.
that's a good shout. General Grievous against Kenobi as well. Hello there. That's a classic.
I'm old school with Star Wars. I like Return of the Jedi and Empire Strikes Back and all that sort of stuff.
I like the scene where Anakin talks about sand. And it's like it's like used as a clip to show how bad the acting was.
This is awful, by the way. There again, we're just causing our
Giving
own
the ball away.
problems.
Both teams are doing it though. Both teams are giving the ball away in the early on. To be fair.
Oh, no.
Oh, Dharma, come on.
Oh,
What?
very fortunate.
Oh,
Offside.
I was going to say,
I thought it was a foul.
I thought if he gave a free kick for that is ridiculous. All he did was outmuscle him. Oh man, I had a Sunday league game this morning, and we have a really big striker called Asa. He's a muscly guy, really good, and we had about 3 players clatter him. What a ball!
Back control.
Offside, surely.
Ah!
Oh
No.
Oh Jesus!
To be fair, Freddie got hold of that one. Straight to keeper, but he got
I'll
hold
tell
of
you
it.
what, if we concede to Fred, that would be
Ultimate insult, and he was
Every-
off.
everyone-
He was on side as
Onside.
well.
Side
That's
there,
great
Bruno.
play.
He just,
For first touch.
great play.
he just couldn't sort his...
Oh, it took a slight nick off
Yeah.
Kilman there.
For the record, what was the score for your team?
We won 5-3.
You started something here. Whoever's asked the Star Wars question has started something. Duel of the Fates, says Salma.
Duel of the Fates.
Nick Manu fan says Maul versus Kenobi on Tatooine in Rebels.
Oh, yeah.
These are all getting a bit too niche for me.
Rebels, isn't that one of the animated series?
Could be. Clone Wars.
I used to watch Clone Wars on.
Sam J says Andy is correct with his Star Wars moment. There you go.
Vader
Okay.
clearing house.
Hey. I like the bit where
I'm not keen on Darth Vader. He's a mouth
I like the
breather.
bit where he beats Apollo Creed. Oh no, that's Rocket, isn't it? Sorry, I'm getting
Still classic that. Oh, yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah.
In terms of the football, we're almost an hour in.
Back to what we're actually here for.
yeah, we're here for football.
It's all right. You know when you watch us, what you get. You don't get non-stop commentary. You get
Sorry,
all
I
sorts.
am a Sheldon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, someone just said Fred has had our first shot on target.
Go on.
Oh, come on. You got to get closer to
No,
him
that's
there.
not. That wasn't a very good ball that from Jadon Sancho.
But I'll tell you what, both teams are giving the ball away a lot.
Yeah.
It's been very cagey in the start of the second half. I think they're just trying to suss each other out now.
Been trying to do that first half. I think you sussed us out first half, first 15 minutes.
But I think with how it was very hectic though. Both teams were just like, God, let's get the ball, attack at every chance we get. Now it's a bit more sort of closed off, closed shop sort of game. Both teams are just playing it around in midfield. And this, to be fair, I think both teams are struggling to keep hold of the ball.
Regardless of the score in this drab game, give us a like, hit that like button. If you're not doing, give us a subscribe as well. And also, if you're not doing, go and check out the merchandise we've got on the channel. We've got a link there. We've got merchandise, got some new designs as well. So go and check them out. What would you do, right? Cavani's come on now. Do you need to change anything from a Wolves perspective? Are you happy with the way you're set up? United have made a change already.
I don't see any reason for Wolves to change it, to be honest. Unless we can bring on a new centre half at half time. We can get someone signed and registered in the next 20 minutes. That would be nice. But apart from that, no, I think this is our strongest team, really. So
No.
go on. Oh, what a chance! Goal kick.
Do we need somebody? Would a Juan Mata make a difference now? Somebody to find that a splitting pass. We need somebody just to. We need. There's no number. There's no 10. There's no 10. We need somebody to find that pass.
Balls over the top.
Mike
tend to be
Smalling,
our
who's been a
weakness.
member for 40 months of the first team, thanks for your support, says, I've just realised who Tom is. The commentator from the Stretford Paddock team channel. That's true.
Much
He
love,
is.
mate. Yeah.
Fame at
I
last, Tom.
I was for a little while, but it's a bit more difficult now because
You got to love a football in general.
Adam
haven't you?
wants the games done for like 12 o'clock on a Sunday, and that's just clashes with my
Busy schedule.
clashes with the team. So
Yeah.
It's
He hasn't
called
got
being
Sam.
in demand.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Tell him
busy.
you'll do it when you want to do it, not when he says. Hey, or Patterson.
Yeah,
But to be fair,
you're your own
you know.
boss. You dictate when
As
you
the
do
comments have shown, you're the star of that commentary show. Not him and his camera work.
I
Anyone
think,
can
I think
film.
I think Star's going a bit far, but
Mate,
I enjoy it, man. It's good. It is good
Yeah.
fun. It's come a long way from what was with the first game we did. You were talking about your ends or something like that.
Oh, I can't remember. The first ever game we did was
Duckingfield.
I think, yeah.
Duckingfield, wasn't it? Yeah. Duckingfield FC. Duckingfield Town. That was it.
Check out the Stretford Paddock football channel. Well, football club channel, I should say.
Yeah.
We are a football channel on here as well.
Right, go on, Paul LaBille. Do something, son.
Oh, good play that. Get close to him. Matinho just clattering him. Love to see that. Oh, great challenge, Marcel. That's what you're there for. Come on. Bit of pace. What's going on? Walking. Go on.
See him
Go
out.
on, Adama. You got
Get
man in the
away.
middle. Play him. Play him.
No.
Yeah. Oh, why
Oh,
have
he's
you taken
fluffed
that
it.
Why have you taken that first time?
He's
Take it
fluffed it badly.
Dude. Oh, Trinco.
Got in all sorts of trouble there, Manchester United.
You've got great hair, son, but that's not a great finish. That is poor.
That's brilliant, that.
It's a good play from Adama. He's actually got his head up. Oh, just take a touch there. What are you doing? Use your other foot. Use your right. Use your laces. Like, I don't...
Oh, he's
take your
massively
right there.
fluffed
You've got to
it.
use your right there.
This was
Trinco,
awful.
please. Oh, this is what we've had about...
Really
400
disappointing
shots
that
and-
from United.
Not scored in this bloody division.
Why is Mason on the
We
floor?
should-
Oh,
He's been stunned by the beautiful attacking play that Wolves have put together today. He just can't take it anymore. He's flustered. Hey, less of that Cavani. Shush. Stop moaning at the ref. There's nothing wrong with
Let's
that.
have a look. He's run
Get to
across
the
in
gym.
there. I don't know.
All I
what.
can think, he might have landed awkward on his arm.
Marcel. Of course it's Marcel.
Hey,
Guys, an absolute-
you land awkward on your arm.
He's only a kid, Mason Greenwood. You shouldn't be doing that to him, bullying him.
Marcel doesn't care, mate. Marcel will clatter anyone,
Hey,
honestly.
I like
he's
the fact
he's a
Cavani's
proper, like...
sticking up for him again. He
He's a
always
proper
does.
classic, old school, like, fullback. Just snap.
We're in here. We're in.
Saiz, that's poor. That's really poor, Saiz.
Mason.
Has to be a goal there.
Oh,
he's
they
missed it.
did the wrong thing.
Great defending. That's good, that. I genuinely thought we were conceding there. Again, Saiz, though, caught out.
I thought Mason there was just going to play it into. I think Bruno was waiting.
We really need a new centre-half, please. Can we just switch to a 4 at the back? Drop one of either Cody and Saiz and we should be fine.
Disappointing, that. Really disappointing. If it stays like this, 4 points.
Oh, come on.
Hey,
Trinco's not that
5 points out of the first 3 games is really disappointing.
Yeah, it is.
good. Who have you played?
With big
Leeds.
Southampton, Leeds and
Southampton.
Yeah, I can see. I'm from a United perspective. I can see why that's disappointing, to be honest. Because you look at that and you think, well, that's got to be 9 points, really.
Or 7 at least.
Yeah, 7 maybe, because the record against Wolves is hit and miss, isn't it? Really, since we've come back up anyway. Oh, that's a good ball again. Oh, what are you
Woo!
doing? What, Marcel?
Don't know why he
He's
didn't
giving
listen
you a
to his
shot.
keeper
He's
there.
giving you
No,
a shot.
sometimes, hey, well, mate, you just got to be safe and put it out. I'd rather put it in row Z than fucking
No, because we
panic.
can't
He's
defend.
doing that was good defending.
We
That.
can't defend corners very well. That's my issue with it. I think Sar's got that. I think you just leave that for the keeper. He's got to give him a shout there.
Christopher Hawkins says Mason's going to hit the gym with Ronnie and grow a shirt size by the winter transfer window.
That'd be good. Does he need to bulk out? I don't know.
Think he's only he's done a little bit of bulking.
No,
I don't think
Already.
he's not particularly.
But he's not.
Skinny or.
No,
he's got good physicality. He's just Marcel's just built like a brick. Oh, go on, Trinco. Oh,
Well done there,
what are you
Paul
doing
Pogba.
there? Just stop fannying about with the ball.
played one, Basaka lad.
on.
Well played, lad. Help him.
Semedo's getting caught.
Help
now.
him.
He's starting to get caught.
That's
Great
better.
play that from Wan-Bissaka.
Oh, just leave it, man.
Corner.
Beginning to cause a few problems now, Manchester United. Not quite at that telling pass yet, that killer ball, but we're getting there. Been better. Cillian Wallace says Adama has no threat unless he's in full sprint.
I think that's fair. Yeah, there are definitely weaknesses to his game.
It's there to be won, United. Mind you, could say the same. It's
There
there
to
for
be won
Wolves
for
as well.
Both teams, to be
Yeah.
fair. I think
Both
really
teams,
is.
it's there to be won.
Really is. I think the disappointing thing with Wolves is how many chances we've created and we
I
still
think
haven't
there's an issue with the
scored.
ball. Is it flat?
New balls, please.
Yeah, I think
Come on, man. Premier League ball. How's it doing that, guys?
Snazzy ball, are we?
Yeah, looks interesting, to say the least.
Hey, when I was a kid, it was Adidas Tango balls. Fucking proper balls.
What was your first football you remember as a kid?
Casey, I think.
What was it? Mine was the Mitre ones. I remember.
Yeah, the Mitre. You get a Casey though. You take it on the concrete. It's gone within 2 days.
If you kick a fully pumped mitre, it could break your ankle.
Yeah, proper football.
Yeah. They're not boulders. What on earth is going on there?
Maguire. Shut up! Stop moaning.
God's sake! Do it again.
Come on, United. That's it. Come on.
Sloppy on.
Put it in the mixer. It's good defending.
It's not good enough, that pass.
Marcel, what is that?
Maguire, get back. See it out, Fred.
Go on, Adama. Take him on the inside.
God, he's miles away from him.
On the inside. Go on. Oh my God, mate.
Play, Luke. Come on, Luke. He did well.
How on earth he keeps the ball after? He's literally had 2 United players clatter him.
Shows he's
corner.
He's someone in the box there, Luke Shaw.
He's unstoppable when he gets going, Adama. You just can't get the ball off him. He's just he's different gravy. Different gravy. Look at that. I mean, literally him and Fred trying to clatter him, and he still gets the ball somehow. South Bank in full voice, lovely to hear.
Max Mullin says, why is Greenwood on right side? Corners, not Bruno.
I'm pretty sure Greenwood mostly plays in off the right hand side, isn't he?
On right side corners, I think he's saying.
Oh, right. Fair enough.
I remember pictures of Molyneux in the 80s, proper terracing and all that before it was built.
Yeah. Always had a great atmosphere in Molyneux, though. So Wolves have always had a good fan base. Go on.
Oh!
Oh my God! How have we not?
How the
Oh my God! David De Gea, take a bow, son.
Oh, De Gea!
Save that twice.
What a double save!
Fucking defensive! What the fuck is going on, United?
It's just not going to happen for us, is it? This is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Like the level of just misfortune.
What's that, Bruno?
What the fuck was that?
How has he saved that twice? Oh my! He's got to score from there. I'm sorry. I don't care if it's a great save, but you've got to score. He's literally 3 yards out. How has he missed that? He's 3 yards out.
Thing is, though, he hits it powerful. But
it's straight. It's straight. You've got the whole
great save. It's a great save. It's a great connection. 2 chances. Great chances. But fucking hell, you got to take credit for the.
He's got the whole goal to aim for there. Oh Jesus, Matt! We're not going to score, are we? This is unbelievable. The amount of chances we've had and we still haven't scored in 3 games is just.
That was ridiculous. That. Well done, David De Gea. Tell you what, if you get the best out of De Gea, get back to his best, you're laughing.
Fucking hell, De Gea's just saved our bacon.
Oh, here we go.
This is the lad you were talking about.
Mini Hazard, Daniel Pedence. This guy's a trickster. Get a bit of extra. It's like having 2 Adamas. He's absolutely rapid. He's very small though. He's about 5'5", I think. Go on, Pedence. Yeah, take him. Easy.
Oh, come on,
Lovely
United.
ball, Pedence.
Help Fred out there.
Help, come on, just get it away. Get it away.
Go on. Oh, I thought that had dropped. Go on, Neves. Oh, straight there.
Been all over the gaff, United today.
We really should have. I just can't.
And it's a comfortable save.
Been pathetic today, United.
Yeah, it's not been great.
Just possession.
It's not been great. No,
it's just possession. It's just possession.
Nothing.
Nothing in the finishing.
I'm not saying it. I don't want to jinx it. I'm not saying anything.
To be fair, we should be losing at least 2-0.
I don't know how we. I genuinely don't understand how we haven't scored. This is just mental. How long can we just keep this going? That's the thing.
We need a Juan Mata now. With 20 minutes to go, I'll put Juan Mata on. You need somebody to have a splitting pass. But you can't take off Mason, can you?
I wouldn't say Mason Greenwood. No. I think he's always got one in him.
Martial's not going to fucking do nothing.
Half a chance, you never know with Mason.
I mean, you take off Fred and bring on Mata.
Fred for Mata. Who's you have in front of the defence? Anyone?
He'll have to drop Pogba back. I don't know.
It's not easy. Matthew Freeze, let's have a look, mate. Have you done your chat there?
This is unacceptable, lads. This is what we got last week, and we're going to get it again. If it stays like this, Maguire's just going to go. We're disappointed. We
Sancho's
go again.
Coming off for Martial. Been a bit quiet, hasn't he, Sancho?
He got a good record against Wolves, I think.
Not really happening for him today.
He scored 1 goal.
It's his first start.
Adam's boy better fucking score. I'm telling you, man. Lot of people,
criticism.
Lot of negativity going towards Martial now, but it's there to see.
See how this pans out then. Big call from Ollie. He's taking off Jadon Sancho and bringing on Anthony Martial. Just watching that double save from David De Gea again. Very good.
It just won't go in.
People criticise me for negativity, but what you see on the pitch, what do you expect? To me, just to ignore it and blank it. Everyone sees it.
Still 20 minutes to go though, man. We shouldn't just be giving up on this game. Do you know what I mean? It's like
whoa, unlucky.
Almost playing in Mason Greenwood there from
Do you know
Bruno
what?
Fernandes.
I really like Jose so far. He bowls the ball out quickly. He's good in his area. There's a lot of people that were really disappointed that we sold Patricio. Come on, lads. We can't go 3 games without scoring with all these chances. Oh, man.
He's going to keep that in, though.
When's the curse going to end? When's the curse? We've been cursed by Nuno. Oh, come on, Pedence. You've got to be alive to that, mate. That's another good ball into the channels as well.
Go on, Mason. Go on, Mace.
Go on. Cody to fucking burn.
Good defending. Ooh.
Cody again. He's got nothing to say.
Mason did well.
At least your team's Look at
him here, his turn of pace.
He's just so ropey. He's got no pace at all. He's beaten every time. His one-on-one defending is atrocious. Genuinely atrocious.
Mason Green, man.
I'm convinced any forward could beat Cody in a one-on-one.
Oh, 18 minutes or whatever to go. Get involved in the comments. Hit that like button as well. Give us a like. Hit subscribe if you're not doing, and give us a share too. Manchester United been better in the last 5 minutes, should we say?
United are going to have to dig deep to get to win this. Really, something special. Hey, what's going on now?
It's another flat ball.
Something wrong with the balls? Is this tennis? New balls, please. No, Donny van der Beek again.
On the bench there, warming up.
Oh, don't do it. Don't give away anything silly.
Go on!
Oh, that's...
Oh, look
that save. Save Paul Pogba there with a shot. I thought it was going over, to be fair, but it looks like a good save.
I thought that was going over.
Yeah, that's why I didn't get too excited, because it looked like he'd...
Can't be too careful though, can you?
No.
He's actually lost control of the ball there, Greenwood. Pogba.
Oh yeah, it's going in. It's going in. That's a good
in.
save. It's a save you'd expect him to make, to be fair.
Yeah.
But decent effort still. He never shuts up, does he, my Dean? Every time you see him talking.
He loves it, doesn't he?
No, of course he does.
He loves it. Oh, God.
Ah!
Oh, Jesus.
Went for the near post that time with the corner. Didn't really work.
Oh, go on. Go on, Pedence.
Time him out. Come on, mate. Play De Gea.
Oh, that's
David De Gea was well onto that.
Rosed.
That's good goalkeeping.
Nice one.
I thought he'd be displaced this season, but
I think Henderson got... I think did he get COVID or get injured? I think so he had to come out, didn't he?
Yeah,
come out of the team. So I think that's given...
Yeah.
Is that what the scare was?
I think so. I think there was two. There was an initial one, but
that's why Preston game got
called
off.
I don't think that was Henderson, but Henderson has been missing. I can't remember what the injury was. Anyone get involved in the comments? I think it might be COVID related. I might be completely wrong. Someone asking about Elanga. Is Elanga injured? I think he is. Well, that's a foul. I know he's done well to get back up.
Come on,
don't fuck about.
It's very even. Well, I'll say it is an even game. I'd say actually,
it is. But I think Wolves have been the better side. You've had the better chances.
Same old story, unfortunately for us this season, really, which is just.
People say no shot on target all game. Well, we have had shots on target.
We had the one from Fred and the one from
Pogba as well. It's just not, not been very many of them. Certainly not enough. I think we had one in the first half as well. I might be misremembering that.
Don't need though. You don't need to have 50 shots.
No, it's not that. It's about the effectiveness of them, innit? And we haven't really seen one where you've gone, oh my God, that's an amazing save.
We've not clicked.
Or we should have scored. We've had sort of half chances, shots from distance. The Fred shot on target was basically straight at the keeper from 25 yards out. So
Pogba's chance was a good chance. That's it. Mason in the first half, so 4 chances. You need more than that. Played Martial.
Good feat by Martial, to be fair.
That's an awful ball.
That's a terrible pass.
Didn't get hold of that at all.
Come on, Wolves. Come on. Something. Just please get the ball in the net. That's a foul. Oh, okay, never mind.
I wonder what Ronaldo does make of this. Ronaldo may be making plans himself. I see what the difference I can make in this team.
I don't think Ronaldo makes a difference in today's game. He's not a player that's going to press or anything like that. You do just give him the ball and.
No, surely be watching this and he's making pointers like, this player could be doing this, that player could be doing that.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. I think sometimes it is you've got to play to his strengths as well. Juventus did that, but they struggled with the fact that they were overly reliant on Ronaldo, and I think that's probably the issue sometimes.
This is where United can't get we cannot get reliable. We can't depend on Ronaldo all the time. This is where other players now need to step up because Ronaldo coming into the dressing room.
It's another poor ball again.
Come on, Adama.
Jesus wept.
It is a Oh, no. That's it. That's it.
Looking for that as well.
Come on, United. A bit of fucking oomph now. Find your gears.
Poor Adama. Come on. Oh, he's been beaten again over the top. That over the top ball in between Cody and Saiss is just killer every time. It's just a very, very close game, has to be said. What we expected, though, I mean, this is pretty much going with history.
Yeah, there's been some drab games between these two.
It's been good, though. It's been a good game.
No, I will say that you've been the better side, and that's being honest.
Brutally
honest.
No, we have. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and be, United this, United that.
I don't want. If it stays like this, I don't want to hear the excuses again. I'm just sick of hearing him. I'm sick of hearing him.
Oh, he's done well there, Pogba, because I thought he was about to
advantage for that.
I thought he was going to lose it.
In that. Oh, I'm getting nervous. I don't like this. I don't like watching us defend. It just doesn't fill me with confidence. There we go. Oh my God.
Still in play. Come on, United.
Oh, Fernandes. That was literally an inch from going in. Martial on the far side. There's a lot of nice touches in and around the penalty area. Oh, go on,
Pogba. Now.
Oh, that's a free kick, ref. Ref, that's a free kick, man. He's laid in on
him. Skin him, Mace. Come on.
Oh,
yes!
Yes! Mason Greenwood.
Yes!
Smashed it in. Oh, Mason. He's done it again. Third game running. Oh, my God. I can't believe it. I was looking because I thought there was a foul from Pogba.
Shit! What's going on here now?
That is a free kick.
Oh, is this got a VAR?
Pogba has fouled him.
Is this got a fucking VAR?
Pogba has fouled Neves there. I can't believe that's not been given. His shin pads come off.
Oh, no, fucking hell! It's given. It's given. It's a goal, right? It's been given.
Watch this here now.
That is a free kick. If that's given,
but he misses him.
By going for the ball.
If that's
he
United,
went for the ball.
If that's United,
he misses him completely. He missed him. Like he didn't touch him. Man. You can't give a foul when he missed him completely, and then when he realises, just falls to the floor.
Let me get. Is this hit off Cody or Saiss? It's going to be one of the two.
Oh, it's off the keeper.
Gosh, that's poor goalkeeping. That
Mason again. What we were saying about, do we need Ireland? No. Erling who? Hey, Ronnie don't get in this team. What are you on about? You don't...
Can I have some prescription drugs for the next watch-along, please? Because this is going to be the norm.
Hey, tell me.
Same story, different game, same
Ronnie's
story.
come to United to learn off Mason.
I'm going to my doctors next week and I'm fucking get some prescription stuff.
Wolves players, right, are going mad. I think Neves got booked from what I can see for kicking off so much.
They say this is still in the mix. It's still in the mix.
No, we're not scoring. I can't. If that Saï's chance was the one, and different game, same story. It's so frustrating.
When I first saw it, I thought Pogba caught him because I saw him hold his foot and go down. But when I saw the replay, he didn't touch him. That's why he's been booked as well. I think he got booked. He's still going mad. Yeah, Neves got booked.
Should have got something out of this game.
Well, it's not over yet. You've got 10 minutes. You've had a lot of chances. We can't, it's brilliant, right? Second teenagers to score in first 3 Premier League games of the season after Robbie Fowler. It's better than him, though, isn't it? It's great that Mason's done it again, but we can't keep relying on him, man.
This is where players now if we get through this, need to step up. We need to step up.
Which one?
This one. Sorry, the TV's gone off behind me. We've not put 50p in it. Oldies will know what I'm on about now.
Yeah, I do.
He's gonna get himself in trouble there. Martino and Neves. Look at him, they're going berserk. Look at mate. Neves needs to get a grip of himself as he's going to end up getting a second yellow. Let's have a look at this here. There, catches him there.
Nah, that's a fair.
Nah, I don't know, mate. I don't know.
He's got the ball.
I thought it was the first one, to be fair. I thought he'd give it him for
Mike Dean, man.
No,
Get him out.
We got technical issues here.
Technical issues. Apologies for there's no...
I'll be honest, I think that's a foul for United's goal. But
did he catch him, though? I don't think he touched him.
But if it's the other way around, I guarantee that Wolves' goal is getting disallowed.
Well, they shouldn't have done.
Batteries?
No, it flickers. This one's really temporary.
Ah, man. 3 defeats on the spin to start the season is not great.
No.
No matter how well we've played, at the end of the day...
Hey, you got a free kick.
If you've got no points, you've got no points.
What's up with this? Is it not working now? Chuck it in.
Very temperamental.
Let me try it. It is this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who's he booking? Hey, he's such a...
Sorry. Apparently,
Did you get this from a guy with a 3-wheel van? Called Trotter.
What is going on?
Is that a yellow card for Fred? What's going on here?
Sorry, yeah. I can't keep turning around because obviously, if you keep trying to sort that out,
Oh, he's booked.
it should just work. Sorry about this.
sense.
I know we're having a few technical issues with the TV.
And it's all going off. People are getting booked left, right, and centre. Fred's been booked.
Never's been booked. Everyone's been getting booked.
I don't blame him. It's Mike Dean is reffing it.
I think fans Watchalong should get a booking system.
Come on, how is that foul?
We should get booked for warning.
You'd have had about 20 yellows.
I've been up for a disciplinary, mate.
You said a sentence with 8 F words in it.
No, I think most fans would be.
You go all Joe Pesci in Lethal Weapon. Classic. What Lethal Weapon was it? I think it was Lethal Weapon 4.
2. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh,
the phone companies.
Longest unbeaten away runs in history. We could be on for to beat Arsenal's record here if anyone cares about that sort of thing.
Goal shouldn't have counted, to be honest.
Tom's a Wolves fan in case you're just joining us and wondering why he's looking like he's ready to punch
That
me and
quite,
have it in the face.
Would be quite weird. People joining thinking,
why is a young lad threatening an old man?
You two carry on. Let me see if I can help.
Why is a young lad threatening an old man here, man? You know what I mean? I'm quite intimidated here, mate.
You won't be the first. Oh, Fabio Silva and Morgan Gibbs-White. It's a bit late, mate. There's 5 minutes to go. Come on.
You could only get this on a Stretford paddock with technical issues, gremlins on a weekend. You know what I mean?
It's always good.
A young lad threatening an old bloke. You know what I mean? You could only get that on a paddock.
It's not having it. Don't worry.
They know what the game is.
Yeah.
They know what the game is.
I don't know.
Says it in the title, says it in the thumbnail.
Have we got the receipt for this monitor, for this TV?
Can we please get the ball in the back of the net, please?
We'll try and sort it out another time. You guys know what the score is. It's 1-0. Obviously, you can see it from the graphic anyway. Just apologies, we've got nothing on behind me. But we'll persevere.
Right, we need to see this out. 5 minutes to go.
Luke
This
Shaw.
is the thing. The problem is, right, if this keeps happening, Wolves fans are going. It's going to start to wear thin.
This keeps happening
It's
with
funny,
United.
right?
Hey, this keeps happening with United. Believe me,
But
mate. It's going to wear thin with us as well.
Again, we're only 3 games in, but with 3 games
Remind me,
in,
who's
we
what's
haven't
your manager's
scored a
name
goal.
again?
Bruno Lage.
Yeah. How long's he? How long? Where's he come from?
He took a year out
Yeah.
because he didn't want to manage when there was no fans in the stadium.
That's nice.
That's really nice. That's that's really
what we like
really
to
good.
hear.
Nice that.
And he did a documentary series. Oh bloody hell! Fought at the back. Cody off. Hooray!
See, that says it
Hey!
all, that to me. If you want to go forward at the back, you're taking off Cody. That shows you he's not.
Yeah, Nuno took
I know
him off
you
as
said
well
that,
last
to be
season. Nuno took him off as well last season. He's dog. No offense, Cody. Sorry,
Adama
mate.
Traore
He's a
coming
great
off.
captain.
Fabio Silva
Is
coming
it-
on.
Oh, I don't agree with that.
We had a Fabio De Silva, didn't we?
Yeah,
Don't
we
agree
did.
We
with
had
that.
Rafael De Silva on the channel a month ago.
Disappointing Adama's come off.
Still got them out. I still got autographs of them too on one of my shirts. Yeah.
Who's your favourite?
Raf.
We are dog.
He's named after a Ninja Turtle as well. You know what I mean? But yeah, love Ninja Turtles.
Who's your favourite Ninja Turtle?
Michelangelo, dude.
Orange one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved him. Was he Nunchuckers?
Yeah, nunchuckers.
Yeah. There you
Careful
go.
what you wish for, I guess. We've been playing rubbish football for a year, and then the one time we genuinely play really good football, we just can't get the ball. We just can't.
It gets to the point where
Might
any foul you think isn't a foul now,
do.
even if it is. Like, to me, that was a foul. I'll be honest with you. I think he's
It's
just got
just
through the back of
Marcel's
him.
just bigger than him, to be honest.
To be fair, I'll say this, quick one. I went to a sci-fi conference a few years ago. Michael Ball was the voice. I've met him. He was the voice of Michelangelo in the 80s cartoon.
Really?
Yeah. And did
See
you
a
know
few Portuguese flags in that United away in there?
And
Did
most,
you
most
know
of them are probably from
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Really?
Yeah.
Did you know the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Uncle Phil
Yeah.
was the voice
yeah.
of Shredder.
Stop it.
Oh,
that
right.
makes sense.
It
I
is.
can hear
It
it.
was.
I can. When I think of that voice now,
It is.
I can see
It
the. I
is.
can hear the
I
resemblance.
found out a few years ago. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, come on. Again, poor on the ball. I think we've lost this, to be honest.
I hope you have. No offense, mate.
Oh, well, no, you're not. Yeah.
Free kick.
Oh, get out, D, man. Jesus
Uncle Will
Christ.
was the voice of Shredder.
There you go. This is what you get on a Stretford Paddock Watchalong.
You know what I'm saying, Uncle Phil?
Yeah. Didn't he? Has he passed away, Uncle Phil?
Yeah, he died.
Yeah.
God rest him.
Yeah.
He was so funny. He was.
What a career, eh? Fresh
It-
Prince of Bel-Air's uncle and the voice of Shredder.
Yep.
A man of many talents.
Seriously. Get involved in the comments. Get involved in the chat. Let us know. Oh, there's a change. Mason Greenwood off. Diogo Dalot on.
Do you think he's going to
defensive.
stay?
He's got his shin pad in his hand, Mason. I don't know if he's hurt himself or if it's just.
Look, he runs. Oh, it hurts.
It's definitely a foul. United getting,
Tell you what,
winning
that is a
from-
good finish. So I think that's going in if he don't get his hand to
it's
it.
terrible goalkeeping.
Hey.
He's got to save that.
Look at United fans going mad there in the away end towards
Terrible
Mason.
goalkeeping.
Was that Wakanda Forever?
Wakanda forever.
I don't know,
I
to be
think
honest.
it was, wasn't it?
That.
I was too
Yeah,
busy.
yeah.
I
It's
was
the anniversary of
too
actually.
busy
Oh,
raging
it's his
about-
anniversary this weekend. That's why,
Chadwick
yeah.
Boseman's death.
God rest him.
Another
Wakanda
one,
Forever. Black Panther.
That cut me up. That when he passed away.
Yeah.
My
was-
kids
yeah,
love
that-
Black
that-
Panther,
that was-
and
that
he
was- yeah,
and
that was-
the story behind
that
it
was a
all
tough
as
one.
well. He was ill for a long time and kept it quiet. Go on, Dolo.
He was a good role model as well.
He was a fantastic role
Very
model.
good
You're
role
right.
model.
He was very good actor, fantastic role model.
Oh, have you seen a new Spider-Man trailer?
I have, yeah.
Oh.
What is it? Far From Home? Not Far From Home. What's it called?
I don't know. It's a multiverse now. I tell you. If you see the trailer, you know what I mean.
What you doing, Dolo?
Seen
Why
it
did you do
yesterday.
that?
5 minutes, yeah, too fucking right, mate. 5
Oh,
minutes.
come on, United. Come on. 5 minutes injury time.
It doesn't even matter.
Jesus.
If we score, they'll find some way to disallow it, won't they?
Away. Played Varane. Away. Played Luke Shaw. Played Fred.
Oh, man, this is frustrating. It is very frustrating. You got to take your chances, though. Got to take your chances. I said.
I agree with you on that,
I
mate.
said in the first half, Greenwood is the player that I'm most scared of, and that's why, because he just
To be
scores.
fair,
He just
to
scores
you,
goals.
Young Thomas, you called a lot today. You called a lot of the things that have happened. I know that's not going to make you feel any better, but you did. You said about Mason. You said about the fact that you were quite wasteful in front of goal. You're creating chances, but you needed to take him and you weren't doing. That's a foul. That's a yellow.
Silly.
Hey,
That
mate.
is so silly. That is
91st minute,
so
mate.
stupid.
I'm actually annoyed for you, and I'm glad he's
That
done
is
it.
so stupid.
That is ridiculous.
Why? Why have you done that? Why have you... Oh, it's giving us...
Almost on the halfway line, and you're giving away a free kick now. Listen to our away fans. We've had to turn the volume down. We've got it on slightly, but we can hear it.
Oh yeah, the best away fans in the league, without a
100%.
doubt. Without a
100%.
doubt, they'll sing it all day.
Yeah. Johnny 86 says waking
You
forever,
only
Wakanda
live
forever.
round
I
the
think that's
corner.
meant to be. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. Is that what you'll be singing to the United
You
fans?
only
You'll
live round the corner.
That's like when we play Chelsea or Arsenal or Spurs at Old Trafford, and they always sing, "We'll race you back to London."
Yeah, I remember that.
Hey.
Oh, go on, square.
Right, of all the things to do, Bruno.
That was a really strange decision.
Oh, that was.
That's also a really strange decision. That's ropey. Go on, Perens. Go on. Come on,
No
Mike.
need.
Get your cards out, Mike. Get your cards out. It's Leeds Fest. Come on.
Oh, you can have one as well. Mike Dean just give out 2 yellow cards in.
Free, like it was free
Yeah.
too.
No, I think
if
he's letting
Voldemort
Delono.
was from Tranmere, that's what he looked like.
Leeds
Was that
Fest.
3? Was that 3 yellows?
I don't know. I seen him show it 3 times.
What are you helping him for, man?
Pogba's got
Oh,
cramp.
none of
The
this-
low's been booked.
Honest, why are you helping an opposition player? Get it out. What an impact by Delo, by the way.
Number 20. Number 20 is number. Man, that should be another number, man.
What do you mean?
That number's iconic to the manager, man. Sorry,
See,
man.
You might not like Fred, but I like this. Right? Come running over there when them players are trying to get hold of Pogba and he's having none of it. Who's the kid there who was trying to get hold of Pogba and Fred just came over?
He's
and
just
shoved him?
wasting time.
I know,
let's be
but
honest.
I like the fact that Fred's gone over there and got involved.
Go on, Mike. Don't have any time for it. He's wasting time.
This is Delo's booking. Good lad,
Well,
Delo.
I mean, that is just... Yeah,
That's just a yellow all day long, innit? Let's have it
that's
right.
a Marcel challenge, that.
And this is Paul Pogba's booking because he's pulled him back. Yeah, I mean, that's a
Perens
yellow.
is so small.
That's a yellow.
Took one for the team.
What is he actually... Oh.
He's got cramp. Rosanda official says
So you're telling me you won't be
subscribe,
doing
thank you.
this? You won't be doing this in the last minute. If you was winning 1-0.
No, I play liquid football till the end.
Liquid football. I've not heard that phrase
Till
since
the
we
end.
beat Rome 7-1.
Liquid football till the end.
That was liquid football that night.
Oh, it was actually...
Beating
Yeah,
Rome.
that was impressive.
Away!
They're all offside.
Away!
Literally, yeah, they're all offside.
Called it, mate.
Yeah,
Called it
they're
again.
all offside.
Unlike me, you didn't see the offside for Bruno
Morons.
actually celebrated like he scored. Even though he was 5 yards
God,
offside.
This is depressing. But 3 games in, and we don't play a top 6 team or big 6 team until like December or something. So, you know,
Mate,
I'll be
you're
more-
going to be all right. I see you in the top 10.
hopefully. It's frustrating because defensively we've actually been okay. 3 goals conceded in 3 games really isn't that
You lost
bad.
to Tottenham. What was the other one?
Leicester.
2-1.
No, 1-0.
1-0.
We've lost
So,
every
right,
game
yeah,
1-0.
That's it. It's only a difference in it, but this ain't over yet.
Not scoring for 3 games is a concern. Albeit
I think
against-
he's embarrassed himself there, that kid, throwing himself on the floor now.
He's mental, so he's mental. Right, well, we best get an extra 2 minutes added on here because Pogba was taking the mick a little bit, to be honest.
Yeah, after this, we're going to have the review.
Come on,
Um,
last chance, saloon. Oh, North Bank leaving early, as per. Thank you, North Bank, for your continued lack of support.
Go on, Cavani. Go on. Oh, that was good defending.
Bloody hell.
I'll give you that.
Killman, cool as a cucumber.
Yeah, that was good, that.
Don't know if he meant it, but...
Take it to the corner, Marshall. Take it to the corner, lad. Hold it up. That's it. Take it to the... somewhere.
Right, come on, hit him on the break, man. Come on, please.
Come on, time up, ref. Come on. Play Varane. That's it. Fucking launch it. Come on, ref. Come on.
You can tell this is going to be a 1-0.
we are going to have the review straight after that. It's pinned in the comments. So if you look in the comments, there's a review after this. Do you know what? We're just gonna. Do you want to do the review with us? Yeah.
Stay with us, please. Yeah, please do.
Well, wait and see about
Wait,
that.
well, yeah, well. Away.
Overhead scissor kick.
To be fair, that was a nice bit of technical ability, that.
So make sure you do check out the review we've got coming up. Manchester United now just on the verge. We're waiting. I think there was a little bit of a sort of extra time.
Pogba.
Because Pogba got a bit of cramp. Joseph Deek says, Andy's my spirit animal. It's a very angry spirit animal. Are you all right now?
More of a great white shark. Yeah,
He's
great.
happy now. He's happy camper now. All you need to do is feed him 3 points and he's a good lad. Yeah. Don't give him any stray passes as he doesn't like them. The United looks absolutely pumping. I've seen a flag there that says Levin June at MUFC. Good old Levy.
I've got one with Colts Reds on.
That's it. Manchester United. The unbeaten run continues, and that's 28 Premier League games away from home. We've undefeated. Doesn't really matter though. What matters is it's 3 points today because of that man, Mason Greenwood, who is dynamite yet again. His third goal in 3 games. United taking all 3 points. And I'm going to do you a favour, Tom. Well, not do you a favour. I'm going to call that a bit of a smash and grab. I think the amount of chances you had, got away with it there.
But you got to take your chances.
Tom's our resident Wolves fan. Tom, I've enjoyed having you on the channel. I know it's not been great for you today, but you've been a good sport. And
still positives to take from the game.
You going to stay with us?
Yeah.
Stay with us. We'll have a little review.
We'll
have a little review. Andy's going to stick around. I'm going to stick around. That's been Andy Tate. I've been Jay Motti. That's been Tom Parker. You know where to find. Well, Tom, just quickly, because we've had a few Wolves fans in the chat. Where can people find you?
Tom_Parker12 on Twitter, but also at Talking Wolves as well is the Wolves page that I do.
He does a lot of good stuff about Wolves, so get involved if you're a Wolves fan. Thanks everyone as well. I've had some great comments, some great chats. Everyone who's been involved. If you're not doing it already, give us a subscribe, hit the like button and share and all that jazz. And the pinned comment is the live review, which is going live in about 2 minutes. So go and get yourself a brew. That's what I'm going to go and do. And then we'll be back in 2 minutes' time with a review of Manchester United's win at Molineux.